Hi, everybody. I'm not Jamie. That much is pretty well obvious. I'm Anita. This is the channel. But I was told to do some introductions. So that's what I'm doing because it's my channel. I'm the host. Hi, Bella. I see you in chat there. And hi, Martin. Welcome in, everyone. This is not Terror in the Second City Urban Shadows. This is not that. I should actually update the stream title because that's a whole thing. We are playing Kids on Bikes. And this is called The House on Poplar Court. Okay. Updating the information. I'm listed as Jamie because I'm just doing the brief introductions. That's why I am here, Ray. Because Jamie trusts me to do introductions and let everybody know who's beautiful.
But I'm right here.
Yes, he's right here behind the scenes sitting on a chair. And then he'll be taking my place as soon as we're done with the introductions. The lineup does have a lot of your faves. A lot of your faves in this lineup. It's a good lineup. But we'll start with introductions. We will start with Rowan. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where we can find you, and what you do.
Hi, I'm Rowan. Hello, lovely people. My pronouns are they, them. You can find me on Twitter as at RedWhiteRP. I play in various games on this channel and Chromatic Chimera. And starting soon, Everybody Crits. So... Woo! I post about it. You can find me there.
Yes. We'll move along to Stacy.
Hi, everyone. I'm Stacy. My handle on Twitter is @StacyHD. I am in a couple of games here on Critical Misses. And I am also online. My brother and I do a weekly podcast on nerd culture called the Fanboy Power Hour. At Fanboy Power Hour on Twitter. And I also write articles, reviews, opinion posts on comicbookresources.com. So if you haven't had a chance to go and check those out, they're pretty fun. I mean, you know, mostly about old comics from the 80s you probably don't remember, but believe me, I do. So.
Great. We will move right along to Ryan, or Sphinx Roll. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you muted?
Sorry.
It's alright.
All good.
I'm Ryan, Sphinx Roll on Twitch, Sphinx RL on Twitter. Mostly find me lurking in people's streams. I'll also be here tomorrow playing wrestling.
Yeah.
With everybody.
We're really excited for that. We're going to do a battle royal tomorrow. It's going to be a blast. Depending on how tired I am, it's going to be real hilarious, probably.
Stream of consciousness, yeah, I imagine.
Yep. We will move along to Rico. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, I'm Rico, y'all. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me on primarily Twitch right now as Avatar Rococo. I'm a variety streamer, so I've been streaming, you know, Dead by Daylight, Pokemon, all sorts of other games, Animal Crossing, anything practically right now. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. We'll move along to Alicia. Tell us about yourself, who you are, where we can find you, what you do in space.
I'm Alicia, or NNG9 on Twitch, 98 on Twitter. I do puns, I do swearing, and I have noodles.
Noodles.
Many of them. Soon to be even more in like 2 days.
More noodles.
Because I make decisions.
Oh.
I will be up to 5. I make decisions, not necessarily good ones.
I'm excited. I'm excited to meet more noodles. But yeah, that is us. Without further ado, I will turn things over to Jamie, who will introduce himself and do all the things, and we'll get into the game, The House on Poplar Court. All right.
Hello, everybody. Let me fix the chair. There, hi.
Hey.
Let me just fix something. There we go. I turned down the volume on you all, so I was like, why is everybody deaf? Or not speaking, muted, that's the word I'm looking for, sorry. I apologize.
All
hi.
good.
Yeah, well, that's loud. Thank you for thy voice, Rylist. Thank you for that follow. Hi, everybody. I'm Jamie the Jedi. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I mainly play retro games, and if Rico keeps bugging me, I'll probably be playing some Dead by Daylight on stream this week, probably with him, because he wants me to play so badly. And usually I play Nintendo games for my Nintendo Tuesday. Going through Final Fantasy games. I'm on Final Fantasy 2 for my Final Fantasy Fridays. And Sundays I play whatever game I want. I call it Sunday School, where I play some games that I love and teach people about that. So, without further ado, let us get into the house on Poplar Court.
Dun dun dun.
Okay. Introduction.
I'm sure nothing spooky will happen.
No, not at all.
I hope not.
Oh, this is just going to be a fun little 80s romp, I thought. This was just going to be a situational comedy.
Yeah, it could be. We'll see how it plays out. Hebron, Indiana, 1985. Population, 3,100. Nothing exciting has ever happened in this rural town. People come and go, children attend school, grow up, and move out. Nothing really changes, down to the same few cops that have been manning the local police office and the same local grocery store sitting on the corner of Main Street. There are no movie theaters, and the only arcade is attached to the smoky bowling alley, so kids find way to entertain themselves, riding their bikes down the town's lazy streets and through wooded trails, playing imaginary tag games, and exploring the abandoned corners of this relatively safe city, like the spooky abandoned house at the end of the cul-de-sac on Poplar Court. Strange things have been happening in Hebron. Sightings of creatures moving in the night, children reporting monsters in the woods and things moving outside their windows. These reports are largely ignored, however, attributed to the imagination of children. Besides, this is rural Indiana. Nothing exciting has ever happened here. With the discovery of Juniper, a lost girl who roams the neighborhood, the children have real proof that something is happening in their small town. So who did we decide was the leader of the what are they called?
It was Tia.
The
I believe it was
investigation.
Tia, yeah.
Tia, okay. So Tia has called the weekly meeting of the investigators group. So it is August 13th, 1985, a Friday. Tia Tomei has called together a meeting of the Investigations Club, like she might normally do on the weekend night. So, how does everybody get into the club? Like, how did Tia recruit you?
Well, Ori has a deep fascination with all things, both conspiracy and theory. And it was only a matter of time before they began focusing on the mysteries and conspiracy theories within their own town. And this seemed like the best place to go do that.
Alright. Move on, whoever wants to go next. We'll go Ethan. Why did you join? How did Tia rank you into the club?
So Ethan begrudgingly asked Tia to join because he also finds fascination in conspiracy theories. Him and Ori have a handbook that they're trying to complete before they kick the bucket long in the future, hopefully. But also he likes to be in the forest alone by himself sometimes and observe what's going on. And so he feels like those skills could be put to use into the club, but he begrudgingly has to ask Tia because, well, yeah, there's stuff.
And I think Walter joined when Ethan joined just to keep an eye on him. They've been friends for such a long time.
Yeah, I imagine that's pretty much the same of Hank. Hank probably would have joined because Ori joined, and he's always been a bit protective of Ori, and he likes Tia, and Tia didn't have to work very, very hard to convince Hank that it was in his best interest to join because Hank's a big fan of like Encyclopedia Brown and 3-2-1 Contact, so solving mysteries sounded fun and cool. So Hank was down.
Okay, yeah, you're all meeting at outside the auditorium, by the flagpole, your usual meeting spot. And tonight, Tia has decided to investigate the strange abandoned house at the end of Poplar Court. At the very edge of town, before the residential neighborhood gives way to vast cornfields. No one can say exactly how long the house has been there, or how long it has been abandoned, but the characters have never investigated it before, although they can't say why. Lately, passerby have reported a crying noise from within the house, as if a little girl is trapped inside. The noise vanishes almost as quickly as it comes, and no one has bothered to enter the house. Until now. Okay, so after you want to talk about what you want to do during the meeting here?
Well, first point of order. Let's see who was tardy and who wasn't. Who got here on time.
Oh, Ori was tardy. Ori was tardy.
Of course Ori was. I don't know why I give up karaoke for Ori, but do.
I'm just so lovable.
You are a project I'm not willing to fail.
I'll take it.
Yeah, sorry I'm late. My Snoopy watch broke, so I didn't even notice that the tennis ball wasn't going around until like a couple minutes ago. Ori managed to catch up with me and kind of brought me here, so sorry about that. But I'll make up for it next time, I promise.
Well, you better.
Totally will. Totally will.
Well,
he's already forgotten.
I've been here the whole time, so
yeah.
I came with Walter because I don't want you having anything on me.
Now that everybody's finally here, let's make sure we have our gear for the night. I'm assuming everybody read their debrief. And Tia pulls up a sheet of notebook paper that just kind of says debrief on it and some squiggles underneath it.
Yep. But maybe just go through it again anyways.
Yeah, just to double check.
I want to compare and contrast.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be checking out that really weird old house at the end of the lane because people are really freaked out about it. So we're going to go check it out, and we're going to do it fast and efficient. You got that?
That's just how I do.
You
Spooky
got
looking
that?
haunted house sounds fun.
Walter?
do you want to do this tonight?
Yes. I want to get this over with.
Ori, number 72, ready to check it off?
Let's do it.
Everybody got their
Fist bump.
flashlights and whatever else. Put on your backpacks, and we're gonna get. Did we decide we were biking? Did we decide? Were we all taking our bikes there?
Yeah.
Was that?
Everyone has all their bikes, so you should be able to. Before you head there, because you're going to be doing it at night, and there's going to be no light. There's a new moon tonight, so it's dark all around. How do you sneak out? Are you able to? Let's do a little role play. How does everyone able to get out of their house tonight?
Tia's
actually
going to. Sorry, go ahead.
no. So,
Nope, go ahead. You will never
oh well,
outwait me.
Hank has a surefire method for getting out of his house in that his window opens next to an oak tree that he's frequently utilized as a get in, get out method, an impromptu ladder. He's fairly athletic, so he's able to get up and down pretty easy, and so far his parents haven't quite caught on yet, but he's using it.
Okay, so
He manages to get down, creep his bike that's leaning on the side of the house.
let's roll a flight roll to see if you are able to. So the way this game works for rolls is everybody has brain or bronze, flight or fight, and what are the last two?
Arm and grit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you roll based. Your stats are set for each. Everyone has a different roll die for that roll. So you roll for that die. If you get the highest number, say it's a D4 and you roll a 4, the dice explodes and you get to roll again. I will give a number to get down. In this case, it's something that Hank has been down many times, so I'll give it a rating of 2. So we'll roll for your flight on a 2.
Alrighty. My die for that is a D8, and I rolled a 6.
Okay. So yeah, you're easily able to get down, sneakily grab your bike, and you are on your way to meet at the house. Okay, Alicia, how are you getting out?
Well, Tia's gonna go out to tend her night blooming flowers as per usual. Special project for the botany club that she's also the head of. And and she will do that, and then after that, just continue forth.
Okay, so no sneaking out or anything. You're just gonna go. Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. Ethan, how do you get past your parents?
Out the front door, they don't care much.
Nice. Okay, Walter, how do you get out?
His dad tends to work overnight, so he's not there, and his mother goes to sleep early, so it's not that difficult.
Okay, perfect. And Ori, how are you getting out?
So Ori's bedroom window opens out onto like a part of the roof. They have a spot out there that they like to go to often to relax. And it's not too hard to get down to the ground from there.
Okay, we'll make you do a flight roll too.
Okay.
Against the same thing at 2.
I have a D20 plus 1. So
Okay, nice.
that's 6.
That's 6, okay, yeah. Yeah, you're able to easily. Yeah, that's an auto success, even either, whichever number. So yeah, you're able to get out. So Ori's on their way to meet everybody. So yeah, you all meet
Fantastic.
up at the house. And once you get there, you notice a large 2-story house sitting at the end of Poplar Court, where it has always sat, undisturbed. The house is surrounded by a tall, rusted chain-link fence with a gate that barely swings on its hinges. Behind the house, cornfields extend out as far as the eye can see, the stalks tall and close together. The doors and windows that lead into the house have been boarded up, blocking access to the house itself. What do you do?
Hank,
Yeah.
you're super strong. Can you just pry those boards apart?
Oh yeah, I got a surefire method for picking locks. And so he kind of ambles up towards the boards and kind of sizes them up. What do you think I'm looking at for a difficulty there for a brawn check?
Brawn, it'll be a difficulty 4.
That is going to be a 12.
Okay, yeah. You easily just walk up, grab onto the thing, and you want to impress everybody, so you're going all scream, and it just rips right
totally Hoyoken! And just throws it off to the side.
Yeah. Okay. Now
Yeah,
that
that's
you're
right. I'm rad.
now inside, you'll need to get into the house. So do you want to look around?
Yep.
Case the joint.
Okay, at
Keep
first
that.
glance, the front and back door easily noticeable. Though there are a few ground floor windows, but these are boarded up. Okay. So you've noticed the front door, the back door, some basement windows that are boarded up, as well as like side windows that are boarded up. They're only about 4.5 feet above the ground, but they're all boarded up, and there's like the door is locked, and there's a big condemned sign on it that's like falling apart.
Maybe there's a key under the mat.
Really? You think there'd be a key under the mat? That's really convenient, Ori.
Can't hurt to
It's
check.
Doesn't hurt to
down.
check.
Yeah, he's like, Hank leans down, kind of flips over the mat really quick.
Nothing.
Nah, hurts. That's worth a try.
Yeah, I think they didn't want people getting in here.
What? What gave you that impression?
Yeah, I mean, it looks really inviting. A little bit of a fixer-upper, though.
I live here. Just saying.
Yeah.
That is super not surprising.
Nah,
I mean,
that'd
this
be cool.
building is condemned, so I don't really know. Is that like a condominium, Ori? I don't really know what that is. Is that like fancy?
I think it means that it's not safe to live in.
Oh,
But like,
right.
we're young. We're gonna
Cool.
live forever.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're like teenagers out at night in front of a real spooky house. I mean, it's weird, but do you want me to try my lock picking method again, or should we try and see if maybe there's something open, like maybe a cellar door or something?
Or a window.
A cellar door sounds good. Window also sounds good. Why don't we have team cellar door and team window?
Okay. Stacy, make a brains roll.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Yeah. You're rolling against a 5.
I would like to remind the jury that my brains die is a D4.
Oh no. Do you have a plus?
A 1.
Oh,
Hank rolled a 1.
Okay, yeah, looking around the house, you don't see anything. You're just like you just start singing a song along to yourself, and you got Thriller in your head.
Jamaica.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
wanna take it to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on,
Does he get an adversity token though?
Yes, he does. Now in this game, when you make failures, you get adversity tokens. Adversity tokens can be used to add to rolls, add to if you notice some of your strengths will actually have things beside it, like instead of spending, I think it's 2 adversity tokens to add a +1, some people could use that to add just a +1. 1 equals +1. So like, do you have easy going, Stacy?
I do not.
Okay. Which ones do you have?
My attributes. I have heroic and tough.
Okay.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Hank is a big brave dog.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go see if a cellar's open. I mean,
Hey, or we could try ripping one of these covers off the windows, see if we can get in through there.
it worked well enough last time.
I mean, hey, I even did the Street Fighter thing and everything, and it worked before. We could give it another try. All right, so Hank's gonna try and see if he can find
a token out loud.
Oh, Hank totally did. You know he did.
Oh,
He said Hadouken as he pulled it off the. As he pulled it up. Of course he did. That was in character and out of character. That was a cross. Character and performer were one. So Hank ambles up to.
True synergy.
Hank ambles up to what looks like a likely looking window and kind of like pops his knuckles. We'll go for another brawn roll. Hey.
Okay.
All right. What's the difficulty I'm looking at? I have rolled a difficulty
6.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hank rolled a 17.
Okay. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Entire window just comes out along
Yeah.
with the board.
Maybe even the glass panes stuck to it. Just like puts it down. Like yeah.
Okay. Just as you're prying off the boards all by yourself and able to get it, as you're just about to open the door, you're just about to turn the thing, it shatters in front of you. And into splinters and glass, and a strange creature bounds out, knocking into anyone who is near the door. So who was in front of the door?
Oh, wasn't anybody except for the two of them, huh?
I think it was Hank and Ori.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hank
Was
and
I
Ori,
on the door? Yeah.
make a flight roll for me. Difficulty
Ow.
5.
All right.
All right. Flight roll.
18.
Okay.
That's not very laid back.
Flight is my best stat.
You gotta run.
No,
away.
I'm-
You continue to be laid back.
I'm
Save
so-
all your
It's gonna
energy
be-
for running.
I'm so laid back that I just start phasing like the Flash.
Yeah.
It's another
I see.
dimension.
He's
rolled
not
a 7.
lazy. He's waiting.
Okay. So, Hank, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 7.
Okay, yeah, you're able to just sort of duck back, but you're expecting Ori to be right behind you. But Ori has already, the moment you turned the door, he just whoop, jumped off the thing because he saw something out of the corner of his eye and was just like, so you do fall, or they fall back and hit down onto the ground safely, and you're like, whoa, and then you fall down. You don't take any damage. You're able to get out, but yeah, you see a dark shape bound off into the cornfields.
Whoa. What? Do we have any idea
What's that noise?
Was it just a shape?
Like, what just happened?
Here's giant explosion. What's that noise?
Yeah, everyone make a brains roll for me to see how much of this thing you saw.
Was it like humanoid or?
Difficulty of 5.
Oh, and I have good brains too.
Okay. 2. Okay.
I
3.
rolled a 4.
I rolled
That's-
more than Hank. Oh.
4.
Okay.
I rolled a 4, which means my die exploded, right? Because it's a D4, so I can
Yeah.
roll
Oh,
another one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. My D4 brain exploded.
I would put you in dice jail if I had
That is another 4.
Okay.
galaxy brain. Hank,
Everyone
man.
else was sort of like taken aback by it. Ori, they jumped out. When they jumped out, they were facing down, so they saw absolutely nothing. Everyone else was just sort of like too worried about the splinter, so they were hiding. But Hank, just as the door splintered, you saw a big, almost wolf-like in appearance, big furry, huge chest, snarling, and it just jumps over, runs around the back of the house and into the cornfields.
Holy shit.
Hank, buddy, you alright?
Eh,
What did you see?
I'm okay. Dude, it's Silver Bullet, man. It's Cycle of the Werewolf. It's furry and fangs and like it's a wolf. Like
So,
either that or
there's a
like
What?
wolf in the house?
it's either a wolf or a big ass dog. Like it just bounded right over me and then ran off into the cornfields. It was huge, man. Like slavering jaws and like bright yellow eyes. It was crazy.
Dude, you alright?
You read a lot of
He,
comic
looks
books,
at-
don't you?
Walter,
I
real quick, and then just like
Yeah.
looks
I
back
didn't
to
hit my
Hank.
head. I didn't hit my head or anything. Look, I realize I'm not,
Oh no,
sharpest
I
tool in the shed, but I know a dog when I see one.
believe you.
Something ran out
I
of that
don't
house.
doubt your story.
But you sound really doubtful.
No, I don't doubt what you
Yeah.
saw. I'm concerned about it. Which is why we need to finish
Weird.
investigating this place ASAP.
Yeah, you're concerned about me. That's cool, Tia. You're nice. And then he kind of gets up and dusts himself off. But yeah, we should definitely. I don't know. It was pretty big and it looked pretty mad. I don't know if I necessarily want to follow a potentially rabid dog into a cornfield.
I mean, it left, right? We're going to the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
He at this
okay.
point just strolls in, flashlight ready, into the house. He's on a mission.
Okay, I guess this is what we're doing.
Okay.
Walter would bring it back with his flashlight out.
Okay. So
Ethan's gonna
entering-
follow.
Yeah, everyone's gonna
Just
hop
looking
in the
back
house.
into the cornfield.
Okay.
Or you'll tap Hank on the shoulder as we're going in and say, "You didn't eat any of the snacks out of my backpack, did you?"
No. Why?
Okay. No, just
I got
Just
Chex
up.
Mix in my bag.
stick to that.
Okay.
Just like pats him on the shoulder and goes in.
Okay. The main floor of the
And then
house.
just Hank just kind of follows him.
The main floor of the house is made up of a few dusty rooms: a living room, a kitchen, a bathroom, and a dining room. The interior of the house is trashed, as though there was a fight. Most of the furniture is in splinters, broken and tossed around the room. The walls are covered in long claw marks that have been ripped through much of the wallpaper down. Holes on the walls allow you to see through to the other rooms. So that's how big, like big, huge claw marks ripping through that you can see into other rooms. So you want to examine around?
Art Deco. Real nice.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's like there's tables tossed everywhere. There's a couch with like the white sheet that's been all ripped up.
Watch where y'all walk. It's probably loose floorboards and things that might have fallen down on the floor. If that thing's been in here a while.
He's gonna head over to the sheet that got torn up, see if there's like any blood on it, or if it's just claw marks and stuff.
It's just claw marks. You do see some fur, pieces of black and brown fur.
Maybe it like just had a tantrum. Doesn't seem like it really hurt itself. Shedding a bit.
Yeah.
But how did it
I don't
get
think
in
we
here?
have to worry, about it hurting itself. And Hank points at one of like the big chunks of wall that have claw marks in it.
But how did he get in here?
I mean,
If the door was boarded up and the windows were boarded up.
could have dug.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe this is its house. Maybe it had the key.
Wolves don't have thumbs, Ori.
But
It could.
man wolves do. Presumably. I've never met one, so I can't say for sure.
Cycle of the werewolf. He points at Ori and is like, Gary Busey.
What's up?
I know what's up. Corey, hey man. That was legit.
You said there were other rooms to look at.
Looking around, you'll what's breaking up the conversations. You hear a little and crying, and you will notice a small child in the corner crying. Seems to be.
He's gonna head over immediately to it.
Okay. It's a small, looks like a girl, appears to be about 6 or 7 years old. Appears to be wearing a pink onesie. She looks roughly 6 or 7. It's hard to really paint a full age, but based on her height and appearance, she looks about 6 or 7 years old.
She alright?
Hey there, little one. Where are your parents?
They're nearby.
How close nearby?
They're close. They're okay. I think they know where I am. I'm not sure.
Do you have a name? My name's Tia.
My name's Juniper.
Juniper. Do you want any help finding your parents?
No, I should be okay. They don't really care much about me.
How long have you been in here?
I don't know. A while, I think.
Did you happen to notice a man wolf were thingy?
Big.
Yeah, we were having a fight, but then you opened the door and you let the monster escape.
You were having
Monster?
a fight with it?
Fight?
Yeah, we were having a fight. I was almost able to help it, but then you opened the door and you weakened the seal on the house.
Seal?
What?
Like airlock seal or
Ziploc?
magic?
I don't know. It's
Like
just
some Star Trek shit? Or...
when you opened the door, it was able to escape.
What type of did you put the seal on this house?
No, I didn't put the seal on the house. The seal's always been on the house.
Also, we'll move closer to where Tia is. So you've been fighting that thing. Are there any scars on this person, on this child?
As you're looking, you notice there's a couple scratches on the clothes. A bit are torn on the back. You didn't notice them before, but now you do.
He'll pull out one of the snacks from his bag and give it to her to eat.
Oh, thank you.
Hang.
Nom, 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 nom.
Hank's gonna grab his backpack and rummage in it for his first aid kit, and he's like, "Hey, Juniper, I'm Hank. Do you mind if I take a look at those kind of scars on your back of your neck there?"
Okay, yeah, looking at them, you don't find any marks, but the clothes have been torn.
You said you were fighting it, right?
Yeah. It escaped, and then...
Did it... Like, how are you fighting it? Like, rope-a-dope style, or...
We were just fighting.
There we go.
But it got
That's
out, and now...
real...
How long were you
Oh,
fighting
yeah.
for?
Probably about an hour. Maybe.
Hey, how long have you been in this house?
I don't know.
Juniper?
A while, I think.
days?
I don't quite remember. I just know it's been a little while.
Do you know what year it is?
No.
Oh.
It's the last year you can remember.
I don't haven't learned my years yet.
Years yet? Okay.
You just wandered in here?
I've been here for a while. I don't quite remember.
Well, hey, Juniper, do you want to come with us for a bit? If you've been fighting this thing before, you must know how to deal with it. It ran out, and we should probably get it back within the seal, right?
Yeah, and... Oh. 3 more got out, too. Why did you have to try to break down the door? I had a handle on things.
Yeah, sorry, that was my bad. We were just kind of come in and take a look and see what all the fuss with the house was about, and I just asked my friend Ori. He says I have a good heart, but I tend to do things without thinking them through. So, yeah, sorry, Juniper. Real sorry.
That's okay. But I'm gonna go help find these monsters. Okay, bye. And she starts walking away.
Oh, hey, whoa. Hey. Oh, Hank is totally following.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And as Hank is following her, gives Ori a look like... It's like he's whisper talking like... What
do you want me to do?
Oh. And he's still following, like he's walking backwards and talking at Ori as he's doing this.
Do you want to help me?
Yes.
Totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I got nothing better to do.
Okay. Now, as she's walking by, she notices that the couch is in the way. So she grabs from underneath the couch and just lifts it up with one arm and puts it back. That was in the way. And continues walking.
And he again kind of looks back at Walter and say anything. Continues to follow.
Okay.
She's some Steve Austin stuff.
Hey, Juniper, was that not heavy? Or
no, that wasn't that heavy. I guess I should probably tell you. I do have some. I've always had these. I've been able to lift things really, really strongly.
Juniper, did you come to Earth on a rocket?
No.
Oh, okay, so you're not a super person. Okay, cool. Just need to be sure. So we can check that one off the list.
Ori is visibly disappointed upon learning that
even
Juniper's not
Hank's
an
a little
alien.
bummed. Not a Kryptonian or alien. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's cool. I mean, super strong is cool.
Okay, I guess we gotta figure out where these monsters are.
Yeah. Did your parents tell you anything about the seals on this place? Like, show you any pictures? No?
I don't talk to my parents that often.
How will we reseal this place if we capture them again?
I'll be able to get the seal back up and able to do that if we can get all 4 of them back into the house.
How did the other 3 escape?
Well, when you opened up the door and then came in, they all ran out.
We only saw... Well, I didn't even see the one. Hank saw one.
Saw one. Yeah.
Well, when you were talking to me and when you were looking around, they must have escaped then.
So are they all the same thing, or are they like different things?
They're all different
Are they all
things.
like... Ooh.
Well, different.
Well, why don't we start with the one we know where it is? Because Hank, you said it was in the cornfield, right?
Yeah, we bolted off into the cornfield just over that way.
Why don't we start there?
Oh,
We
start with
got
the
work to do.
one that does that, and they point at the giant claw mark in the wall.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one. Yeah, we can try to go after that one.
That's not what I meant, but alright, okay.
I mean, hey, we could give it a try. I mean, all we have to do is kind of lure it back here. So,
but we can look for other ones too.
How about we start with the corn one?
Solid call.
Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna live forever, so.
Is there any like broken pieces of table leg or anything in here that I could use as a weapon?
What are your strengths?
What was it? Protective and tough.
Protective and tough, okay. Roll a brains roll for me. Against a 3.
6.
6, okay, yeah. Looking around, you're able to find a piece of a table leg that's able to... You can probably use that as a weapon.
Okay, I'll pick that up.
Okay.
You said there was fur, right?
Yeah, pieces of little bits of fur.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and grab some and put it in my bag.
Okay.
Ori would like to look for a fire poker or something.
Okay. Roll a brains roll. See if you can try to find some.
My brain. That's a 6.
Yeah. You're able to... Sitting beside the old fireplace is a rusted out old fire poker.
Ori does little, like, jabs at the wall. Like, they clearly don't know how to fence, but...
But they saw a movie once.
Oh, yeah.
They saw it in a movie. They're fine.
Yeah, they saw... Has Princess Bride come out yet?
Sure.
For the purposes of continuity,
Cool.
yes.
Yeah,
They've
for the
seen
purposes of continuity,
They have
yes.
seen Princess Bride so many times.
Like I said, I'm not a stickler for historical things. They have to be, like, within reason. Like, if a movie or a video game, something that came out in the 80s, we'll say, yeah, it's out.
They're
But
off
if
in the
it's-
corner whispering under their breath, "My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die."
After the six-fingered man.
Is there a newspaper?
Roll a brains roll.
Please don't roll a 2 again.
We'll put the thing at a 10.
6.
Looking around, you don't see any newspapers.
Right.
Well, since poker and leg have been taken, is there any sconces I can use to defend myself?
Roll a brains roll.
2.
No sconces on the wall, nothing. Looking through all that, you don't really find anything else. Right now, there's nothing, like, there's stuff like huge, like pieces of a giant table, the couch, the chair, and then the next smallest piece is like that. So there's nothing really to grab. You can try to grab a piece of glass, but it might cut you. There's just small little tiny pieces. No shiv making.
No newspaper. Tia's ready to just head out.
Okay. Where are you heading off to?
Yeah, Walter
Out
will grab.
back out
grab,
the opening to the cornfield.
Walter will grab Tia by the arm before she leaves.
Yeah, what?
You gotta be careful with this.
Look, Walter, we have other things to do tonight. We have to get this done now, ASAP.
Do we?
Yes, We do, and we don't need to talk about it here.
Assuming we live.
That might be why some of this stuff is happening. So let's get this done. So kind of like shrug out of his hold.
Okay. Looking through the cornfield, you're not seeing anything, any sign of where it went through. And Juniper's like, no, we won't be able to find him in there.
It's the likeliest place he'd go.
I don't know. Wouldn't you?
Okay.
You might know where they go.
Why?
How would I know where they go?
I don't know.
I mean, I've read some monster comics, but I don't think that qualifies me as like an expert.
What kind of comics? What are comics?
Oh man, you don't know what comics are? And immediately Hank just like opens his backpack and pulls out like some EC comic reprints. Like, this is Tales from the Crypt, and this is Vault of Horror, and they are so gnarly and gross. Might be a little intense for you, but they're really cool. One's hosted by this guy called the Crypt Keeper, and he makes all these really like gross puns that are kind of fun. And this one had a thing about a mummy.
Hank?
She grabs...
Tia, hi.
She starts freaking out and pointing at the mummy. I think...
Oh.
No.
No?
She moves that one out of the way,
Okay.
and underneath there's one with a man with a cloak. And she's like, that's that one. He's got out. The one with the fancy clothes. And she's pointing at a picture of Dracula.
Hank
What?
immediately looks to everybody else and is like, we got a Dracula?
And she's
Okay.
like, what's a Dracula?
Juniper,
Okay.
that's a vampire.
What's a vampire?
Let's just go with that's what it is. That means we need to get to the community vegetable garden right now.
You were fighting a werewolf and a vampire in here?
Do you have a better idea?
Okay. Juniper, this next question is very important. It is one of these ones like really tall, kind of gnarly looking, has a lot of stitches
Oh, yeah. He escaped too.
and some bolts in their neck.
Yeah, he escaped too.
Like, on one level, Hank is terrified, but on the other level, he's got a smile on his face so thick you might have to chisel it off. Ori, we got a Dracula, a werewolf, and a vampire. And this is crazy.
Oh,
Yes. It's very crazy. But that's the situation. So again, we need to go to the vegetable garden for garlic and, I don't know, steal a car battery and get a dog
Late
treat.
for pasta, but okay.
Hank, focus with me.
Okay, all right. Oh, yeah, totally. Right there with you. And he's putting the comics away as he's doing that. And he kind of scoops Juniper up. And it's just like, we might need to move a little faster. So, all right, let's go to that community vegetable garden and get us some garlic.
But while they're going, Walter's gonna take his box cutter from work and start carving a point into this table leg,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
into
Hey,
one end of it.
Make
Hey, Juniper.
make a brawn roll. Then we'll get back to Ori.
12.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're able to, as everyone's talking and trying to figure out, you've carved a nice steak out of the table leg. Okay, and Ori, you were gonna say something?
Yeah. Hey, Juniper.
Yeah.
You said there were 4.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. What's the 4th one?
They like to hang out in the water. They're really fishy and big green, and they got webbed things like a crest on the top of their head.
All right. Yeah, okay. Well, thanks for that.
He looks decidedly more freaked out now.
Okay. Okay, what does everyone want to do?
Okay.
Put it this way, Tia has not stopped, but this whole time she has been power walking in the direction of the community garden. So while she is more freaked out, she paused temporarily with the water thing. Then she started running for it.
We have bikes.
We have bikes, right?
Yeah, you have bikes.
Yeah, we have got the bikes, so.
I realized that she is running with the bike instead of riding it. She's now that
fair.
freaked out.
Tia, get on the bike.
Eventually, maybe. Actually, you know what? At the sea creature comment, she's on the bike finally instead of just walking it.
Ori just has a skateboard and just like holds onto the back of Ethan's bike.
Okay. Yeah, for the sake of story, we'll if you want, because you can get bonuses for your bike. There's rules for that, so we'll just use yours as a skateboard instead of a bike. I know I posted the thing, but we could forget where that is. But yeah, you can have different things. They have like adding on to your flight roll and stuff like that. I know I posted something in the Discord chat.
Yeah.
I definitely need a bonus to my flight roll.
Yeah, 20 is just not enough.
+1. D20 +1. It's the +1 that really sells it.
Yeah, Anita pinned it into the group chat. So what's everyone else doing? You'll probably get to the community garden pretty quick.
Hank would like to make a brief stopover at his house because he's like, okay, look, I've got some things that might be able to help us out. So how about this? How about we just stop at my place for a quick sec, and then we can make our way to the gardens. It's not that much further from my place. It's on the way. Okay. So he's going to go to the garage that's behind, like the shed that's behind his house, where he keeps a lot of his intramural gear, and get a couple of hockey sticks. It's like 3 or 4 hockey sticks. Okay. It's just like, we could break these down, and he looks at them regretfully, and he's like, we could break these down and make like stabbing spears out of them and stuff. That might help. We might want a little distance, right? If we're fighting a Dracula.
Yeah.
So he like gathers up a bundle of them like sticks and starts tying them to the back of his bike. And is there anything else I could maybe rummage around for in a woodshed that might help?
Yeah. What else can people like? Which monster?
It's basically like a tool shed. Yeah.
Yeah. So which monster would you like to look for first? That'll probably depend on what you're looking for.
I think we're pretty much gearing up for the vampire.
We could try and see if we have a little bit of everything.
Looking through, Juniper speaks up and says, This monster, they like to surround themselves with like really big parties, and they like to drink. You know, like look for nice clothes and all that stuff. But he doesn't like the sun. He likes to hang out in dark places. So we can probably look for him in a darker place.
You might go to a club.
In town, you would know that there is, I believe there's a bar in town. There's the bowling alley is the closest thing. The bowling alley is the main source of entertainment in the town. It's usually full to capacity, especially on weekends when the leagues play. The alley is loud, smoky, and usually occupied by one or two drunks, but it is the one place in town both kids and adults can come to relax, have fun, and get a bite of pizza. It is also the only arcade in town, so kids line up to play the newest hit games that the bowling alley has brought in. It's easy for monsters and other creatures to hide in the bowling alley.
Pizza means garlic nuts. Perfect.
Are they gonna let us into the bowling alley with these sharpened sticks and things?
Oh, they'll totally let us in. You just let me take care of that part.
Okay.
See, that's why she's in charge.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair.
Sellouts. But okay. Deal.
Since they
$1
close.
a credit.
So on our way to the bowling alley.
Yeah.
/ arcade.
Yep.
Next.
So heading to the bowling alley. It's a Friday night, so it's pretty busy. It's probably around 7:30 right now, and it's like everyone's there to do, and even like you see some kids from high school. You notice that the alley behind the bowling alley is really dark in there. And everyone make a brains roll.
It's a 3.
5.
2.
2.
This is my second best thing. Why?
2. Okay. Ori,
This is so bad right now. Dare you.
as you're walking by the bowling alley, you notice at the corner of your eye, the back door is slightly ajar.
Taps Frank on the Hank
Hank.
on the shoulder.
Almost wanted to call him Frick earlier, too. You're not alone.
Taps Hank on the shoulder and nods their head at the door and says, I don't think that's supposed to be like that.
Okay. And he sets Juniper down and takes one of the hockey sticks, which, he snapped off the end. It's broken. He hasn't had a chance to really whittle at it yet. And just kind of starts making his way into the alley toward the door. Just trying to be a little stealthy.
Everyone else, Hank's going inside. We should probably go with.
I'll also move behind Hank, just to back him up.
How dare he go storming off like that? That's totally uncool.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And she
taking a
follows.
look. He just calls over under shoulder I'm just taking a look. Shh. And it's just you shush. And just creeping into the darkness. So
Okay.
here.
Hank, you want a flashlight?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay, Walt's got one that he's shining over his shoulder, maybe.
So yeah, you notice as you're walking through, you feel something brush against your leg.
Oh.
And you hear Juniper's voice. Get out of the way. You gotta find this thing.
Hey, okay, I guess. Hey, Juniper, wait for me.
Hey, you're whispering too loud.
Sorry. It's a high-stress situation.
This is gonna be Phantom all over again. Stop it.
Look, you say Butler's better one time, you never hear the end of it.
Oh, don't you get me started.
We'll have this conversation later.
Both of you, shush.
As you're walking down, you notice that it turns around, like it goes into the door and then splits around. There's stairs going down to the basement.
Basement, you say?
Basement. Only one way in or out. Probably no windows.
Why
Yeah, this feels real good.
Ethan's gonna push to the front.
Okay.
I'll deal with this.
Okay.
Okay, what does Ethan do?
Proceed forward, cautiously but ready.
Okay.
Boy.
You hear creaking, like slowly, like footsteps.
I'm
What do
downstairs.
you children want?
Who are you?
Stepping out from behind one of the old machineries, you see a man with grayish skin, hair slicked back. He's wearing like really fine clothing, but it looks out of place. So he's got like a cravat or whatever they're called. Nice flowing things. And he just looks very rich. He's like, what do you children want?
That's a vampire right there.
I mean, yeah, you might as well wear a sign. I mean, unless you're on Sesame Street, I don't think you're going to really blend in, my dude.
I mean, it's a very broad sort of question. Like, what do I want overall? Shit, man, I don't know. I got plenty of time to figure that out, right? Tonight, I just wanted to see a spoopy house, but... What he asked.
So, and as you notice...
Tia has her garlic at the ready.
Okay. He just walks it right past you and looks, and he's like, oh, you, and looks down at Juniper.
Do you know each other, Juniper?
Yeah. He needs to get back in the house. And he's like, you can't, the vampire's like, you can't keep me in there. There's no way I'm going back.
Oh.
And he runs right past everybody.
Oh, Tia's booking it after him as fast as possible.
I'm going to whack him in the knee.
Okay. Roll a fight.
Dracula!
Roll a fight roll.
Dracula.
Wait, what's my fight?
It should be...
5.
5? Okay. With that, you're able to just clip his ankle or his kneecap and hit that kneecap, and he trips and he lets out a wail like, ah! And he falls down.
Like I said, Tia was like booking it right after him, so if he's falling down, she's gonna go and like smash the garlic in his face.
He's just spitting it out like, this tastes disgusting. Ugh. Ugh.
Just
Alright.
keeps trying to like distraction, just like.
But
You
you
know?
notice
"Do this forever!"
you notice he's more annoyed. It doesn't look like it's hurting him. It's just annoying him.
Oh, I know.
Alright.
She's team distraction, not team fight.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Keep him busy.
I don't know if Walter's prepared to stab someone in the heart, so he's just like prepared to hit him, like use it as a bludgeon.
With that, at that point, Juniper stands in front of you. No killing. We have to get him back without killing him.
Ori has the fire poker like raised above him, ready to like impale. Just goes, alright. Just like turns around and like starts whacking him with it.
Okay, roll a fight roll.
Oh.
Okay, well this is a D4 for me.
Oh,
It's fine.
oh, it's fine. It's fine. Could explode. Could explode. Could explode.
That's 2.
2.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not really doing anything. You're and it's just more like, get off me.
All right.
Um,
Okay, Hank's gonna do something. Hank has the hockey stick, and he's gonna snap it over his knee, and then form it into a cross, and hold it like right in Dracula's face to try and pin him down to set Walter up for the stab of the
Nothing.
stake.
Nothing
I'm not
happens.
planning on stabbing him.
Oh well, Hank doesn't know that yet.
I was
Nothing.
gonna beat him. I was gonna beat him around the head a bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nothing happens with
Yeah.
the crucifix.
All right, when Hank sees that doesn't work, he takes one of the sticks and is just wails on Dracula's head, like, and as he's like hitting him, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I swear, Hank, after this, I'm going to consider murdering you.
Over my dead body.
Okay.
Hank makes his own fun.
Okay, roll your fight.
Do a fight roll.
Yeah.
All right, that is going to be an 8.
An 8. Okay. At that point, hitting him enough, falls unconscious.
What is up? I beat the shit out of Dracula.
Congrats. Now we
Hell
just have to get him back to the
yeah.
house.
All right. Well,
Hank,
let's
Hank,
you celebrate later. Let's get him up and get him out of here.
Oh
Hey.
yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm back. Okay, all right. And he like kind of gets Dracula into a fireman's carry. Okay.
What a sentence.
Yeah.
When yeah,
Get the Dracula into the
Dracula
fight.
fireman.
yeah,
Gary.
he's got him draped over his shoulders. Like,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
All right, let's do this.
I
I
imagine
beat
T would at
Dracula.
least try and help, like lift with like the legs or whatever, to make
Yeah,
it a little easier.
do a brawn.
Hank's pretty strong.
How you
Do a
gonna
brawn.
ride your bike? How you gonna ride your bike with him like that?
Yeah, I got a 5.
We'll strap him.
Actually,
to
no, I'm
the-
sorry. T
we'll
got a
strap him
6.
to
That's
the
right. She has +1.
Nah. Hank didn't do quite as well as I hoped. He rolled a 7.
Okay, yeah, between the both of you,
7 or 6?
you're able to sort of half fireman carry, half drag Dracula. So
Go
one of
Team
you-
Phantom.
Yeah.
It's
Drac-
the power of the Phantom. Getting
Dracula's head
Dracula
on
out
every
of
step,
here.
like.
So yeah, now Juniper's like, okay, now we got to get him back to the house.
Okay.
Alright.
Actually,
Let's,
can't you like lift heavy things?
She's like, just 1 second, and she grabs onto him, lifts him up, and then you just see her run really, really fast, carrying him.
Go! Bike! Get away!
Whoa!
Bike!
Whoa!
Bike! On bike!
Like-
To the
like-
bikes.
Beating feet.
Like this isn't
yeah.
this isn't Flash level of speed, but it's like,
She's booking.
she's Olympic level running. Olympic level sprinting. So she's, you know,
Whoa.
Usain Bolt level of running.
I was just about to say, well, I call her Juniper Bolt.
Yeah.
Holy
And
moly.
before Walter gets on his bike, he's just saying to himself, "Does she even need our help?" And he just gets on his bike
And gets on
bikes
his
out.
and is like, yeah, I think we're her sidekicks, dude. And starts pedaling next.
Okay, everyone make a flight roll.
Right, flight.
And if your bikes or skateboard have any bonuses. 5K.
Oh, that's right. Let's check for that, actually. My bike.
Wait, what does my bike have?
Oh no, where's the rules?
3.
I had the rules somewhere.
5, okay.
No, okay. So yeah, I got a total of 6.
Okay,
I also roll 6.
okay. 5. Okay, everyone that rolled a 5 or higher, they're able to keep up. Anyone less than that is slowing behind. Like, Walter, you're the only one that rolled less than 5. So yeah,
Yeah.
you get a stitch in your side and you're like, okay, I gotta wait a sec.
Yeah, my flight is a D4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it hard.
Ori is just talking to Ethan, holding on to, or I don't know, going next to Ethan, holding on to. I don't know. It varies.
Yeah.
Just like so like, what are we thinking? Like, government experiments.
I mean, we can't rule out other dimension stuff too.
Ooh, I had not even considered that yet. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
We should take some soil samples.
Mm-hmm. Def.
Yeah.
Scientists always take soil samples.
Why do you think I got this fur?
You are 10 steps ahead of me.
Okay, catching
I'm
up
mad about
to
it, but I can't.
to the house. You notice Juniper coming out, shaking her hands. Okay, 3 more to go.
All right.
Where to next,
No.
folks?
Let's do do we want to do Big and Balty or Wolfie?
Did beat the crap out of Dracula. Beating the crap out of... That's like the Intercontinental Championship. So Frankenstein would be the heavyweight belt. So... I say Bolt Guy.
This isn't a ECW, Hank. Focus.
Let's
I
go,
mean-
Bolt Guy.
To be perfectly honest, I am feeling a lot better about chances now. Seeing as we did just beat the shit out of Dracula.
Fine, then I
Scat.
guess we can go Bolt after him.
No, dear. No.
Oh yes, and remember, anyone
Ori
who
goes for a
failed,
high five.
anyone who failed their rolls take a point of. I just lost the word.
Adversity token?
That's it. Adversity token.
Okay.
And they're used you can use 2 adversity tokens to ask me a question. You can use 2 of them to get a +1. You can use them with your abilities.
How many can we hold at once?
As many as you for adversity tokens. You can hold as many as you can.
Okay.
There's no
My
limit.
failures will mean something.
I carry my failures with me everywhere I go.
Oh.
Hank doesn't fail. He just defers success until later.
That's a good way to say failure.
Later.
Is it really even a failure if I wasn't actually trying?
Technically, yes.
Well, that's just me.
Okay.
So you want to
I'm
go
just
after
saying facts.
Frankenstein's monster?
Yes.
Okay.
I have been waiting for that sentence my whole life.
Juniper knows that this monster desires nothing more than to fit in and go about unnoticed, which is difficult given his appearance. He will need to stay near a large population of people, just in case he needs to repair a limb or two. Also, he is known to have a fondness for music. That's what Juniper knows.
Are there like any concerts happening or anything? Or I guess the bar might have music.
Yeah, there's music playing at the bowling alley.
Well, I guess we could try the bowling alley again. It's possible more than one was there. It's hopping. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering why the door was open. Dracula wouldn't have to look normal-ish. He probably could have just walked in the front door. It could have been Frankenstein's monster that walked in the back.
Think maybe he was looking for him?
It's possible.
Okay.
Alright, well.
Tia, at this time, your watch. Beep, 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 beep. And you notice it's now 9 p.m.
Oh, shoot.
What?
Oh, I don't know if we're gonna have time.
What?
All right. It's nothing. It's fine. I'm just going to start biking really hard now, since she'll still bike in the direction of the bowling alley. She's still attempting speed run. She can do it.
Hank just kind of looks over at Ori and is like, "It's not me. That's weird, right?"
That's Tia.
Yeah.
Hey, you notice Walter's also biking very hard behind.
What the?
Oh, alright. Let's get going.
Okay, sure. I guess this is what we're doing now. Let's go. And starts biking too.
Okay, yeah. So you're heading back to the bowling alley?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, looking around, everyone roll a brains roll, see if you can... Because I'm guessing you're going back inside.
Come on, dice. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Mighty D4 explode.
Damn.
Yes!
6.
5.
Every time I roll a D8, I get a 3.
Hank's
You have a different
die
D8?
explodes.
Huh?
Rico, what'd you get?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Okay. Looking around in the alley, you notice that the back door is shut. And it's locked.
And we didn't do that.
Huh. Interesting.
Maybe they keep a spare key under a rock or something.
And then
Can't hurt to look, right?
Weren't exactly quiet when we were fighting Dracula.
True.
Yeah, I didn't really remember hearing any music thumping from upstairs.
Look, we don't have time. Fine. Back's closed. We have to go through the front. Tia's front.
Okay,
Okay.
this is what we're doing. And so Hank just kind of falls in line.
Enter from the front, I suppose.
Okay. So yeah, it's bump in place. 9:30 and Friday night is just packed. Playing, there's both 5 and 10 pin bowling in there. There's a little bar on the side. People are drinking. The kids are in the arcade. Some of the teenagers are hanging around outside. Walk in.
Yep. Tia's striding right in.
Whereabouts are you going?
She'd head up to like the counter where you'd check out shoes.
Hi. So, how many lanes? We're kind of busy tonight, so there is a bit of a wait.
Hey, Jimmy. I was wondering if like anybody new came in tonight.
I'm not quite sure. It's been quite busy. I haven't seen anybody new come in.
Are you sure? Or maybe like somebody dressed kind of like super, like hat and coat and all that stuff.
Well, we had to chase away a homeless man. He was hanging around outside. Big, tall guy. He was hanging around outside, so we had to chase him away.
Okay, so you chased him away. Any idea what direction?
He ran towards the school.
All right, thank you so much. Leaves. And then like kind of like hooks Hank and probably Ori's elbows. Go into the school. Let's go.
Okay, I guess we're going to school. Hey, see you, bye. Can I get some nachos to go?
No.
At this time, Juniper's like, why are we always in a hurry? We don't...
Because it's better to do things quickly. And no other reason.
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
But we
Don't
don't...
you want to get the things back in the house?
Yeah, but we don't have a really big of a time frame.
Just faster is better. Just trust me.
Okay. Okay, I'll trust you.
I'm gonna pull Walter to the side and ask, is like anything up? Because I noticed you're also kind of moving fast, but not saying anything.
No, everything is fine. Nothing is wrong except these monsters are out and we have to help Juniper.
Huh.
Now, to the school. Bike, booking.
Okay.
Hank immediately, as Walter, I presume, would be following Tia, looks to Ori and Enrico is just like, did we just walk into the middle of this movie?
Rowan, I'm laughing at what you just said in chat. School at night, we can't disturb the teacher's sleep. They don't sleep in the school.
You don't know.
I've never seen them anywhere else, so...
Well, I know Martin's in chat, and they're teachers. So, Martin...
I'm just saying.
Totally where Hank thinks they sleep. I mean, where else would they go? I mean, they live in the school, right?
I haven't seen them anywhere else except the grocery store, so who's to say?
Yeah.
Dorky, do you sleep in the Zoom call? Do you just stay there and turn off your camera when it's not class time?
Gold. You get yourself another adversity for that, because that was gold.
Nice.
Thank you. I gotta start spending those.
Okay.
Alright, so we're not going to send the score. At least T is booking it and assuming that everybody else is following.
Yeah.
Hank's pedaling.
Out of curiosity, what time is it? Like, as Tia like glances down at her watch.
It's getting closer to it's just after 9. Took about a half hour to get to the bowling alley, and you're about 15 minutes, so it's getting close to 10.
Tia, you got somewhere to be?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, spill it.
You're acting real looped.
Homeless guy, Bolton, Toggle and Bolty first. And then I'll... Look,
Okay.
Just trust me.
I trust you.
I Listen, you
Trust
never
you
steal.
as far.
Okay, I trust you. I trust you too. I know you guys wouldn't do anything to, you know, wouldn't be keeping secrets from us or anything, right?
I just remembered I have to go home now.
What? Just come on. We're in the middle of a monster hunt.
Yeah, I'll meet you back at the house.
What?
At,
All right, we're gonna have some questions for you then, though.
at
Yeah,
this point,
for real.
Juniper's like, why don't we start again tomorrow? I'm getting kind of tired.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
What? And just
We're just gonna let a Frankenstein roam around?
in a wolf man?
Well, from what
Yeah.
she said, it doesn't seem
And a gill man?
But look, you all just take her home. Me and Walter have to go. Walter, come on.
What?
Aye, Captain.
No, Hank.
That's suspicious.
That,
Dia does leave at that point.
Walter, what the heck is
What?
going on?
Anything you'd like to share, Walter?
Yeah.
Dang it,
Yeah, all three of them have just gone like,
Affected.
the hell?
Sucks you come at the vent.
I'm sorry.
We're playing Kids Among Us.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going into engineering with you, Tia. No.
Stop it,
No.
Martin!
No. Mm-mm. Not gonna
I'm
happen.
doing O2. Get off my back.
If you're not sus, Tia, name every task.
Oh my god. Oh no.
I think we broke Isha.
It's gonna be
just the Microsoft blue screen just don't.
Yeah.
Visual tests are off.
No one has seen Tia and the Frankenstein at the same time. I need to stop.
J'accuse.
Stop it! This is a very serious game.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Alright, Walter, what is happening?
Yeah.
You're muted.
Just private business. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
What? What?
We're the investigators club. We're supposed to be, team.
It's not an investigation. He'll ride off.
Okay.
You notice Walter's been quiet for like last hour and a half since we pulled Dracula back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
We did not establish a time to meet back up tomorrow.
That's cool. That's fine. That's not suspicious at all.
It's Saturday. I don't normally get up before 1. When are we meeting?
If only there was
Alright.
some way we could actually talk to each other and schedule things. And be on phone calls. But that's crazy.
Well, like all
talk.
at once?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
That
And then
is-
Hank just kind of.
That's some sci-fi talk right there.
That's some crazy shit. That's some Star Trek shit.
That's
And
some
so
Star Trek
Hank
shit.
kind of looks over at Juniper and is like, Hey, Juniper, sweetie, you need any help getting home?
No, I'm okay. And she runs. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye? Question mark.
Hey, crew. Have you noticed that our lives have gotten real weird all of a sudden?
Oh,
Eh.
we
Like
did meet
real
a
weird?
levitating. Someone who could levitate stuff.
Levitate stuff, and I mean, I did kick the shit out of Dracula, so that was pretty clutch. But
Oh
That-
my god.
That was so
I
sick.
mean, that was pretty rad. I mean,
I could
like,
do
real
it too,
talk.
probably.
I mean, sure. I mean, you could have delivered some solid body blows, but when it came to like lowering the hammer, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
I mean, I definitely softened
But,
him up a little bit with my
Oh,
trusty
totally,
fire
totally,
poker.
totally, partner, totally.
But
You had him on the ropes. You had him intimidated. It was all in the mind. And so,
mind
as
games.
they're
You got
exactly,
me.
you were in his wheelhouse.
Mhm.
And so, as this will be where we start to fade out on the scene as they all start biking towards home.
And that is a good point to take a break.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Take a 10,
Because
15.
we've been at this for about an hour and a half. So it's a good time to take a break.
Breaks.
Alicia, you're muted.
It's not my fault they turned off visuals chat. Stop trying to bit me.
We'll be right back with the revelation of the suspects
Yes.
after this.
There is no war in Bossing Say. It's fun.
What?
We'll be back in.
Shit.
We will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. So I'll see everybody later. Welcome back, everyone. Are we live on the internet? We're good to go.
We are.
Okay. So let us take a little sidetrack and go into what Tia and Walter are doing. Take it away.
All right. I imagine Tia, at least briefly, kind of like is still catching her breath from booking it to the location. Just, running super hard. All right. You got the paint, Walter?
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
my bag.
You paint that half. I'll do this half, and then we'll do the dance.
I'm tired of doing this.
Not like I want to either, but we have to. Tia also does have a snake on her head for some reason.
Yeah. Adds to the ambiance.
Alright, so Tia starts painting basically like various star shapes and everything. Also a couple of seashells on her half.
I'll do the painting more like runes and moon symbols on his half.
Makes sense. All right. And then once that's done, Tia kind of look at Walter. All right. You want to leave this time or me?
Oh, good. You seem tired.
Appreciated.
Do you think anything that happened tonight has to do with this?
That last creature concerns me. I think it might be related, but I really hope not. Hopefully we do this and then everything's taken care of.
It's never taken care of.
Temporarily. You know what I mean.
Walter will start reciting some words that he does not understand from a paper that he has in his pocket.
And Tia repeats after him each line after he does, kind of in a sing-song voice.
And start lighting incense one after the other in a specific sequence.
All right. Now, the fun part. And then Tia begins to do yoga. Posing at various points with the snake. Mostly in a circular motion around the perimeter of the runes and everything.
And also pour some indistinguishable liquid onto the symbol in various points. In the dark, you can't really tell what he's pouring. But it's thick.
He eventually comes to a rest position. Eyes closed, kind of kneeling. At your mark.
Go.
Kata. I think that worked.
Hope so. This is bullshit.
Look. We just have to do this, okay? Do you want to face the alternative? Does that sound good to you?
I'd rather it not be this or an alternative.
Well, that's not an option.
That we know of.
It's
And
like once a month. I guess see you next month. He'll go home.
Okay. So what's everyone else doing at during this time?
So, could Ori have tried to spy on them?
Yes, or he could.
Shit.
Listen, if there's a conspiracy happening under their nose, they need to get to the bottom of that shit.
So what we'll do now...
Maybe it's date night. Don't try us.
We'll do contested roles. We'll do a charm roll for Tia.
Oh, thank you.
Versus a flight roll for Ori.
Alright.
So one person's trying to sneak away and the other person is hoping they don't get caught.
What is that? 14.
20. So wait, that means it explodes.
That means
so
it explodes.
19. So 39.
Okay, yeah. Ori, you have no idea where they went.
Yes, I
Goody.
confirm.
Yeah.
Smoke bomb.
Tia vented.
Yeah, totally.
No, I didn't.
With a 39, she is totally vented.
Okay, but unbeknownst to Walter, because they're close to each other, Ethan and Walter, Ethan is also trying to spy on Walter.
Yeah, conspiracy bros.
Okay, so contested flight for you, charm for Walter.
Four.
Walter, you gotta beat a 4.
One.
1? Okay.
I knew it.
Yeah, you
Damn
totally,
it.
you totally saw this thing happening.
Okay. It's taking so many notes right now.
Yeah. See,
Putting it in the log.
you have no idea what you saw,
Yeah.
but you know you saw something.
Exactly.
So now you can do with that information as you please.
Mhm.
Okay,
Got it.
so we'll fast forward to the next day, Saturday morning. Or afternoon in Ori's case.
Yeah.
If anyone wants them out of the house before 1:30 p.m., they're gonna have to come wake Ori up.
Fair enough.
Okay. So, do you want to go? Because what time is everyone planning on getting together?
Tea's up at 8. Actually, no. Something important is happening at that house. 7.
Okay. So you're gonna go to try to wake Ori up, or try to get everyone together?
Oh, Tia just go straight to the house.
Okay.
She said meet at the house. She was very specific.
It's true.
He was not specific enough to give a time, though.
You know her.
You know Ori.
Okay, what's everyone else doing? You got one at the house, one sleeping.
I'm running to Ori's house because I seen something.
Okay.
I seen it with my own eyes.
Exactly.
Hank,
I'm sorry,
Hank's
I
probably
love the
pedaling up
mechanic going
toward-
on in the chat right now.
Ori's house as well. So they kind of both meet outside.
Oh, you're here.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, bud.
Oh, what?
Where's the fire?
Fire? Where?
You're pedaling like a bat out of hell there for a minute.
Things. I've seen some things, and I need to talk to Ori about it. And I'm depending on how things go, we might talk about it later too.
Okay, sounds good. I was just gonna go and wake them up, but
Same.
like, okay, all right. Well, we'll do it together because
Yeah. Okay.
Ori's our pal. All right, perfectly normal. Everything seems so very normal right now.
Completely.
Completely, yeah. After you,
Thank you.
and he kind of gives me go like, okay, yeah. So we'll walk up to Ori's door.
Okay.
Kind of.
Knock, knock.
Ori, is there any answer?
On the door to my room or the door to the house?
Probably the
Door to the house, probably. We'd try that.
Yeah.
The whole
I
Try that
assume-
first.
I assume my mom would be there to answer it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The mother opens the door. Can I help you?
Hi. Hi, Miss
Both of them at the
Will.
same time, like,
Cone.
hi.
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 Can you wake up Ori?
Well,
Please.
Ori had a big night last night, so they're sleeping. It's
Right.
really rare for them to get up before noon.
True.
Yeah, we're we kind of like need him up a little earlier, if that's okay.
Okay, I'll go try to wake them up.
Please.
Cool.
Okay, so mother goes and knocks on the door. Ori, sweetie.
What?
Your friends
What?
are here.
Oh, like shit. What? No, sit straight.
Ori, watch your tongue.
Language, young person.
They just like
Sit straight up in bed. Yep.
Like-
Alright, 1 minute. Gets up, throws on the same clothes as last night, because they were just sitting on a pile on the floor. Runs downstairs. Am I late?
I just need to talk to you. We're arriving right on time, honestly, probably.
I
Probably, yeah.
I'll assume I'm probably late.
Hank, I actually think when I was riding over, I saw Tia at the house. If you want to maybe go check if
Okay.
she's doing okay.
You're trying to get rid of me, aren't you?
No, just I saw her pacing around. I just want to make sure they're okay. You know, what with Juniper and all the interesting stuff.
Hank's
going on.
normally friendly face is getting more and more sour by the second. Okay, so first Tia and Walter are keeping things from me, and now you're keeping things from me. I'm not that dumb, you know. And he kind of looks over at Ori. Ori, do you want me to go?
Ethan's behind Frank now
Mhm.
and kind of doing that.
Everybody's saying Frank.
Keeps calling Frank.
Sorry, Hank. I thought I said Hank. I'm so sorry.
All bad. All good. No. What we do is Rico always gets Hank's name wrong and keeps calling him Frank, and it's a contributing factor
That
to
is
why
true.
Hank gets salty with him.
That is,
right.
yes.
Yes.
Frank.
Mm-hmm. So he's looking at
Remember,
Ori
it's
like,
those little things. It's those little things trying to make you miserable. You're right.
so you want me to go?
Hank, I love you, man. Ethan and I, we got...
No, it's cool. I get it. I wouldn't figure it out anyway. So, because, yeah. I'm just here when something heavy needs to get moved. And he literally just turns on a dime and grabs his bike and pedals.
Hank...
Okay. I
Yeah.
saw things, and I need to tell you right now, Corey.
Alright, what'd you see?
So, last night, I was following after Walter.
I
Because
tried to follow Tia, but she is slippery.
she is. But I caught Walter, and I saw him doing some interesting stuff. Stuff that makes no sense. But there was a lot of symbols, there was porn of stuff, and there was, I think, some sort of dancing, maybe, movement. I don't remember. Honestly, I thought I was losing it a little bit.
You think they're in on this whole thing?
Honestly, I don't know, but we need to figure something out. I think we need to either try to get them aside or something. I just don't want to tell Hank quite yet because I feel like it could go off the rails real fast.
He's a good guy.
I know he means well.
He means well. He means well. He does well. Come on, you're too hard on him.
We'll agree to disagree.
Alright, we can circle back around to that later. Alright.
At this point, I think he gets on his bike and starts to pedal over.
Ori will board after him.
Okay, what's Walter doing?
Walter's making his way over, probably around 10 or so,
Okay.
over to the house.
Goddamn chat.
Every time.
I'm trying
Bringing
not
out all
to.
the memes. Can't make me chuckle and guffaw when I'm trying to bring some dramatic thunder here. You can't make me just can't make me start
Serious
coasting.
business.
Right now is sad times, chat, and I need you to respect that.
We're trying to create a mood.
Group is fracturing.
Okay, so yeah, everyone is able to get to the house early. You notice Walter's not there yet. Did you wait around?
Asking all of us?
Because he said he was coming over around 10 and it's like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Unless somebody's going to get him.
I mean, we could grab
Well.
Juniper. We could grab Juniper and swing by Walters on the way over to the school.
Yeah,
That-
one thing you'll notice at the house is you're sitting there, door opens, Juniper comes out. Okay, there's one missing.
What do you
Huh?
mean?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Us. Yeah.
Yeah. So she turns behind her, grabs the door, shuts it, continues walking out.
Yeah, we just
Well,
need
yeah, we can go to his house on the way and just pick him up that way.
Mm-hmm.
to. Alright.
No one noticed that she walked in and out of the front door?
Oh, I noticed.
Didn't say anything.
Yep.
Because last night that door was...
It was exploded in.
Juniper, did you fix the seal or something? Okay.
Oh yeah, the seal's all good now. They won't be escaping, so we'll be able to, once we get them in, they'll be able to stay in.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was burning the midnight stakes.
How exactly does one fix a seal of this sorts?
Ah, don't worry about that. That was easy. That was easy smeezy work. Okay, so let's go. Are we going to the school again?
We gotta swing by
After we pick
Walters.
up Walter?
first.
Yes.
Oh yes, we have to pick up Walter.
On the bike away.
If you go by Walter's house, he's just finishing cutting the grass.
Hey, Walter.
Yeah.
Just points to Juniper.
Yeah, I'll be over there. And he's moving to put the lawnmower back.
Hank has been really quiet and has not engaged with anyone.
Hank is upset.
That's actually concerning. I
Yeah,
think Tia
normally
Leowell-
Hank is normally a big Labrador retriever, so for him to be quiet and morose is not normal.
Yeah, I imagine while Walter's putting the lawnmower away, Tia might try and be like, hey, Hank, can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure.
Pull him over to, I don't know, maybe the other side of the sidewalk, whatever works. Like, you seem quiet. What's up?
Nothing.
Well, that's a lie, so try again.
Nope. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's cool. It's fine. Everybody's, you guys y'all are keeping secrets from me. That's totally cool. That's fine. That's good because I'm so dumb. I would probably just blurt it out anyway.
Hank?
No, that's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. And he's literally making to go.
No, Hank, stop.
And he stops, but he's not turning around to look at her. I know what you all think of me. I know you all think I'm dumb.
I think you are optimistic, and there are things I know that prevent me from looking at things the way you do. I do not think you're stupid.
Sorry, a little technical difficulty. Lost all the pictures on the thing.
Sorry.
It's okay. I have no
Theater
idea
of the mind.
I have no idea how to fix it.
Why do you blame me, Martin? Don't blame me. I didn't do anything.
This is old time radio. Steps across the room.
Like, stop.
Problem.
It's probably because you accidentally minimized. It's all good. We can fix this.
Excuse our mess.
Not what I wanted.
Sorry about this. I don't know Streamlabs at all. I know OBS.
You know slobs.
Martin, stop it!
Very character of me. Whoops.
You're interrupting the intermission music.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right.
Okay.
See. All right. So, yeah. So, as Tia says that, his shoulders kind of loosen a little bit, and he's just like, "Okay, I'll trust you a little bit further, but
Hank,
you really shouldn't keep things from your friends."
Hank, please look at me.
And he turns.
There are things that have to be done to keep this town safe. Do you believe me when I say that?
Yeah. I mean, you're one of my best friends, so I believe you.
I want you to keep being happy, so I don't want to tell you some of the things that have to be done. But just trust me when I say they're being done. Please.
He kind of takes that in. Okay. But you and Walter aren't in trouble, are you?
Not more than anybody else.
Because if you're in trouble, I did just beat the crap out of Dracula. And he smiles, and it's like the sun has broken through a dark cloud.
That you did.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah, I did.
If you can help in the future with this, I will let you know.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
All right? Friends.
Yeah, and he just gives her a big old hug.
I just put
Sorry.
on. Not cool.
Sorry, no. It's good. It's good. Sorry. But that's okay. I trust you.
Thank you. And
if I'm being brutally honest, Michael Croft is probably a better fan. But
thank you.
I'll deny that publicly. But
Hank, work with me on this. Come on.
We'll talk about it more. If I can help you with your thing, then maybe I'll consider it.
That's low, man.
And he just walks off.
He's
walking off, and as he does so, he's like, "I learned it from watching you."
She'll head back over, assuming Walter's done.
You'll all notice that Hank is bouncy again. So,
Okay.
his dark mood is gone.
So, heading to school, the closer you get, you're hearing like music. Like the band is practicing, and you're hearing some music. So everyone roll a brains roll.
Do I even want to try again?
Not the brains.
5.
Okay.
Save the brain.
7.
11.
Okay.
I think he's 3.
3. Okay. So.
Sorry, I have to exile a dice from my room. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't know where to roll the wrong dice. Let me roll the right one.
Or you notice sitting beside one of the windows is...
That's actually a 10. I ended up rolling the wrong die.
Okay, so you and Walter and Ori, you both see sitting sort of behind the window is like this hunched thing in like a trench coat, just sitting there listening to the music. He looks like a tall person.
So it like nudges Walter, like you clock that? You clock that too?
Yeah. He's gonna take out his club that he's modified it a bit more since last night.
And Hank kind of just puts a hand on Walter's shoulder, like, I mean, granted, most of my knowledge comes from like horror comics and late night movies, but Frankenstein isn't normally that bad. We might be able to talk him down.
This is in case we can't.
Okay, fair.
So what are you gonna do?
And Hank leans
Me,
back.
if talking's involved. I need that. I like
Let's
so
try-
about this.
Let's try the
Hank, make a brains roll. I'll give you a +1 to it.
Oh no. This is not really gonna help a lot. Hank is sweet, but no. Oh, it exploded. Natural 4.
Nice.
So that's 7 plus 1 is 8.
8? Okay. Knowing from your reading of comic books and stuff, you know that Frankenstein's monster really, really, really loves music. The whole music soothes the beast.
So Hank relays this to the group. So Frankenstein's monster really digs music. That's why he's here listening. So if we get like a boombox with some kicking tunes on it, we could maybe trail a breadcrumbs and back to the house.
Or I could just like sing.
Like I said, we could get a boombox. And
Damn.
Hey,
look, Tia, like, no disrespect. I love you, but we need to find a bucket first for you to carry the team.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of Gerard Butler's yelling.
I mean, I guess we could give it a shot.
That's what I thought.
I mean, from what I've been told, Tia is a fabulous singer.
All right. I mean, yeah, statistically speaking, somewhere it has to work. She's just
Ori, what do you mean by that?
nothing.
They've just got their hands in their pockets.
Ori?
I've just heard that you're quite good at singing.
One thing at a time. Turning towards the tall person. Strolling over.
Hank just looks over at Ori and goes. Starts backing up.
Okay. So at this point, Juniper's like, they're right there. Let's go get them.
Yeah, no, she's going over to start singing.
Okay. Roll a charm roll.
Alright. This is the dice that doesn't screw me over.
You can do it.
Also
17.
Richard.
17. Perfect. So they sort of just stop for a second. You just start singing as much as you know of all the Phantom songs. And they just stop, and you see their head turn. And they slowly stand up. And start swaying closely towards you.
Yep. And he would start swaying, kind of like, like still singing, but leading them out the door and towards, capture point.
Okay. Where's the capture point?
I imagine probably just outside because you said, were we in the gymnasium part or were we?
Or just outside the school, and there is like a gymnasium area, and the windows are open, and there's music playing. And you spotted them behind that area, just sort of hiding behind a dumpster.
Well,
Gotcha.
also would lean over to Juniper. How will he react to seeing you?
I don't think they'd be happy to see me.
You should probably hide behind one of us then.
That might be a good plan. Okay.
Well, I guess at that point, maybe Tia will just keep singing and walking. Originally it was going to be to Juniper, but I guess we're taking it to the house, as they say.
Okay,
Trying
so
to-
roll 2 more charm checks.
Sure.
We'll do it for.
That's only 9. That's 18.
Okay, so the first one, it stutters a bit. And you see him just sort of stop and is starting to get angry. But that
Weird.
second 18, you falter a bit because you feel like you need some water, so you cough. But you're just take a sip of water and continue with your singing and you see sort of a smile on their face. At this point, the trench coat isn't a thing, and you can see their face, and it's a patchwork of different parts. There's stitching all over.
I mean, she's singing Phantom, so this just seems thematically appropriate. So
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you make it back to the house. What do you do when you get to the house?
I assume the door will open.
Mhm.
We can go in. Yeah. So
Yeah.
door open. Lead them in. Lead them in.
Yeah, and they walk right into the house. No questions asked. And you hear Juniper say, "Get them into the second bedroom to your right."
Fine. Yep. Sure, no problem. Keep talking and singing.
Okay.
About
Yeah,
the
you're-
moon and the June and the
They
spring.
follow into the
About
room. Now you're probably going to stop singing, huh? And they sort of stop for a second, look around. Roll a flight roll.
Okay. I gotta double check. So flight was okay. That was not one of the dice in dice jail. That's only a 4.
Okay, that's enough for you to swing by, run out, grab the door, shut it, and run back outside. And you hear Juniper say, "Oh, okay. 2 down, have to go."
Oh, thank you, Michael Crawford. Oof.
Okay, so who's
While Tia was leading the monster upstairs, Ori wants to go over and sort of just like taps Hank on the shoulder. Hey, how you doing?
All right.
All right.
Still a little miffed, but all right.
Yeah.
What's your best friend Rico have to say?
Ethan?
Well, the character's name is Ethan.
Sorry. Ethan. My bad. Your best friend. Ethan had to
What's
say.
will break? What does Ethan have to say?
Smash.
Ori will pull a candy bar out of his backpack and, like, break it in half and, like, hold out half of it to Hank and say, "Hank, how long have we known each other?"
Since kindergarten.
Yeah. You've always got my back. I've always got your back.
Mm-hmm. Slowly reaches out and takes the candy bar. I'm still mad at you.
I know.
But
I know, that's fair. Ethan
But-
and I. But,
you're my best friend.
yeah.
And he takes a bite of the candy bar. So I'm going to trust you. Sorry.
Ethan doesn't know you as well as I do. He doesn't know that you're a good guy as well as I do. So
Mm.
give him a minute to warm up to you. He's a good guy too, I promise.
Okay. But real talk, if he calls me Frank one more time, I'm going to put him in the ground like a tent peg.
Yeah, no, that would be totally called for. I don't. Yeah, no.
I mean,
I'm not
a
guessing.
vague disclaimers no one's read. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, to be fair, you have called him Rico a couple times. I don't know what that's about.
I mean, yeah, I don't know
Not
what
even
that
anywhere
is.
close to Ethan.
Yeah. I think maybe when I got hit by the door, maybe it rattled something. But I'll be all right.
Did you go to a
But,
doctor?
Doctor, but I'll be fine. I get hit in the head all the time, and it doesn't seem to affect me much.
Yeah,
I do
fair
get
enough.
ringing, so- but I'm sure that'll shake out. And then,
I have- If you're still hearing a ringing, I have some other chocolate that you can try.
I mean, maybe, but you said I should probably steer clear of those. I mean,
Well,
we are hunting monsters. We should probably keep a level sugar.
I-
Yeah.
after the monster hunt.
After the monster hunt, maybe, yeah. And then, much like with Tia, pulls Ori into a big hug. And yeah. All right. Let's do this.
Alright.
Okay, so who's next on
Kick
the
some
list?
monster ass.
It's either T would probably vote Wolfie, but
Okay, that's one
we
wolf.
can discuss.
Wolfman seems the most dangerous.
Most
I
visibly
don't
dangerous.
know that I agree with that.
Well, Gillman is a bit more alien, and if I know anything from movies, it's that Wolfman's got nods. So we could probably exploit that weakness.
Wait,
Y'all
you
never
mean
seen
like
Monster Squad?
physically or metaphorically?
I mean, yeah, I mean, we could, if necessary. I'm not saying we'd go for the low blow first, but I mean, if we had to, I mean, at least we know he's the Wolf Man, so we could capitalize on that weakness.
All right. Well, I guess we have Nards to go by.
Nards, Wolfman's got nards. Documented fact.
That's more than we have for the other one.
The Gillman? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the Gillman
You
is.
know what? You've convinced me.
All right. Let's go for the Nards.
Okay.
Walter, Ethan, that work for y'all?
What Juniper tells you about the Wolfman is that what you might describe as a half man, half wolf, Juniper describes as something more akin to a bear. The creature has a strong sense of smell and direction. Is a capable predator and is very good at covering its tracks. The creature must eat a lot, so it usually sticks in the same familiar hunting ground for quite some time before moving on to the next one. Okay, there we go.
So it ate all the corn and then it moved. Got it.
Why would he eat corn?
I'm assuming it doesn't eat corn.
I mean, we could try like is there like a butcher in town or something? Sorry, I'm asking my character actually out of question. Question
There's
out of
the-
character. Wow.
There's the grocery store. You know, Howe's grocery store has been owned and operated by the Howe family since opening over 50 years ago. It has long been the only grocery store in town, so it manages to stay in business by virtue of being no other option. The grocery store employs mostly high school kids, giving them their first job in a small town.
All right. Why don't we try the
Seems
grocery
like a
store
good-
then?
That works. I've been meaning
Okay.
to pick up some more Eggos anyways.
Dude, like Lego
Awesome.
the Eggos, man.
I was hoping to get some tab. Really, I could tear up some tab right now.
Better stockpile. They might discontinue it in 40 years or something.
Oh man, that's ridiculous, Ori. They never do that. It's so good. I'd be really bummed if they discontinue tab.
I mean, I do like Pepsi Crystal, so I guess we could get some of that.
Oh, Crystal Pepsi is awesome.
Unlike Tab, that shit'll be around forever.
Oh, I mean, look, unquestioned. I mean, yeah. I mean, look. All credit to Tab. They're putting in some work, but Crystal Pepsi, I mean, that's just the crown. And they are pedaling over the hill.
Okay.
I'd like to buy some Cadbury eggs to add to my collection. I have a sinking suspicion. Government's up to something, oh.
It's the lead, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
And some Kinder Surprises. No way they'd ever pull that for like being unsafe for some reason.
Okay.
It's
So yeah.
candy that comes
To the grocery store.
To the grocery store. Okay,
Anita
so-
says get some new Coke.
Yeah. Okay, so heading to the grocery store, you see, there's a character name for this. There isn't, but we'll, I'm bad at names, so give me a last name.
Johnson.
Johnson, okay. You see the Johnsons out front, or out back, like, we're tossing out the garbage, and they're like, oh, and they're all covered in masks, and both him and his husband are, like, covered in, like, a full mask and the cape and stuff, and they're, like, tossing out, like, old meat that's been, like, chewed up, and, like, what are you kids doing here? You should probably get going. This isn't a thing for kids to see.
Yeah, but like, what's what's going on? Do you need like part-time help to help with
probably
this job?
Probably you kids were in here last night causing a ruckus.
What?
She probably works at this place.
I will have you know, I am the current reigning prom queen. I would never stoop to vandalism.
Wasn't even vandalism. Stole all the meat and then left all just the garbage here. And someone took a dump in the middle of the floor too.
Whoa.
Also,
All the meat?
We did that? That is disgusting.
All meat? I mean, like, where's the beef?
Stacy, no.
You set it up so perfectly. How could I not?
I mean, you did.
Jamie.
Yeah, I did.
Jamie, is it too late to be busy tonight? And
That was brilliant, and you know it was brilliant.
Yeah.
I regret nothing.
I mean,
will
we're all
clear
going
this
to go through a
courtroom.
time warp, so I guess theoretically,
Yeah.
you could get your time back.
Okay.
I don't even know.
Okay.
Fine.
Back
Yeah,
on
so, like,
track.
someone was just... So, like, someone came in here, like, after closing and did all that? That's
Yeah, they all
disgusting
went
and horrible.
ate most of the meat.
Hi.
Hi.
Stacy? No. Also,
What?
And,
turning
But
these on so that way you
it
actually
was
have titles.
the beef,
Bye.
though.
okay.
Hit cut real quick.
Huh?
Hit cut. That's great.
Cage is sick.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Yay.
I didn't have a name on my screen.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Gee,
Yeah, they're yeah, a bunch of you kids thinking it's a joke to tear up all the meat. Lucky I don't call the cops on you. Just get out of here, will ya?
we just
Are
got here.
Are you threatening me? Are you serious right now?
And
So we're like,
Yeah, I think Walter actually works here. Like,
probably, yeah.
like,
Walter, did you let your friends in here last night?
who would tear up the meat like that?
I don't know, but somebody sure did. They ripped the back door open and came right in here looking for all the meat.
They didn't steal it. They just that's weird. Sure, it wasn't some
I've been
animal.
a pescatarian for an entire year. I would never.
Sure, some animal didn't get in here.
Oh, it'd have to be a pretty big animal. Something that big, it'd probably be the size of a bear.
Yeah, bears exist, Mr. Johnson.
Okay, maybe it was a bear. Still don't trust you dang kids, though.
My dad owns a dealership, and I will not be spoken to this way. You'll be hearing from my family's representatives.
Ori's gonna head around to the back and see if there's like if Wolfie left any kind of like trail or
Okay,
something.
roll a brains roll.
Doo-doo. 5. If I'm gonna spend tokens to bump that up, do I have to do it before you tell me if it
No,
worked?
you can do it after.
Okay.
Do you want
I got a 5.
5,
total.
yeah, that's just enough to notice that there is some hair and you see some bloody footprints walking away towards the towards the trees on the other side of town.
Ooh, Ethan, come here. See if this hair matches the stuff you took yesterday.
Okay.
Okay, Ethan, roll a brains roll just to make sure. Put it at a 2.
A woo?
We'll put it at a 2.
Okay.
Difficulty. 7. Okay, yeah, that's easily.
Now they're low.
Yep, they match.
Yeah, they're able to match, and you're able to tell that they're the same. They at least come from the same animal.
Species.
Alright.
Looks like it does. Let's tell everyone else.
Yeah.
Right.
Letting everyone else know. And then so chasing down sort of the footprints, you notice they stop at the small creek right in front of the forest. There's a forest on the other edge of town. Just a small little tiny trees that sort of surround the town.
Oh, the trail just stops at the creek.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, what time of day is it, June?
Probably around noon.
Yeah, if it's daytime, there's no full moon, so Wolfie might have turned back into a person.
Well, there was no full moon last night either. It was a new moon.
Yeah. And the way Juniper described it was more bearish anyway, so I'm thinking more beast than like man.
Not even sure if it does transform.
It might not. I don't know.
It's like an Incredible Hulk thing. When they get upset, they get all like Lou Ferrigno, and then they go back to Bill Bixby.
And then Juniper speaks up and says, "What are you talking about transformed? It's always in that, I don't know what a wolf is."
Okay, so it's basically always just Lycan. Alright, sure. Speaking of that, who would like to be bait? Thank you for volunteering, Ari.
I'm fast. I'm fast.
That was
it's
actually
fine.
my thought.
What?
It makes sense.
Yeah.
If fast,
Yes,
can
sure.
Can you outrun a werewolf?
I mean,
Find out.
Juniper can book. Plus, she's already super strong.
That's the
Thank
thing. Ori baits
you-
it, and then Juniper like comes in with like the choke slam or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
That wolf
I'm fast.
is
I got
like-
I got my board. I'll be fine.
That wolf is likely not to come anywhere near Juniper.
Yeah, good point.
Mm.
Good point.
I mean, when you
Now that is a frightening young child.
At this point, you hear a growl.
Shows what you know, Walter. It's totally here.
And at this point, coming out of the woods, it more resembles a bear than a wolf. It's more like a bear with the head of a wolf and the snout of a wolf, and it comes charging right at you. What do you do?
When you say at you,
Shit.
Collective
Follow it.
you.
Got the collective.
Wolf is gonna take his pointed club and jab it forward.
Okay. At the last second, the bear wolf runs off out of the thing and turns around and back into the woods.
all right, let's get bucking. Juniper, let's go.
That thing almost just took us, and you want to chase
And
after
Ori.
it.
Yeah, we gotta go get it. Come on.
I
Ethan,
mean,
grow a bone. Like, just one.
Are
It's- It's as big as a Studebaker.
Are the adults still throwing out the meat?
Yeah, they're a little ways back, probably throwing out some of the meat.
We can wait until they go back inside, grab some of that trash meat, use it as bait, make some kind of trap or something.
Yeah, no, you could totally grab that.
Well, I'm gonna wait till.
Yeah.
Well,
Waiting.
somebody like Ethan, you don't wanna chase
I
it,
know.
so you can go get the bait.
Sure, sounds good. I could sneak in.
You notice when you turn around, they've put everything back and they've closed up the shop and they put a closed sign, and they're inside.
So I gotta
The
go
meat's
in.
still in the trash, right?
It's
in the
all in the
trash, yeah.
trash in the back. Yeah.
Dumpster.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right, time to go dumpster diving.
The life of a lone weirdo.
Yeah.
Not my first time.
Yeah. Jumping in the dumpster, you open it up and just the smell hits you, and it's awful. So you don't have to. You don't have to jump inside. You can just grab the first bag you see. It's almost overfilling with old, rotting, like, disgusting meat.
Walter's just keeping a lookout in case it circles back.
So
Grab
grabbing
meat.
the meat, Ori, make a brains roll for me. You came up with the idea for the trap, so you're gonna have to get. You can try to set it.
Yeah, I'll find some like rope or something. One of those like, oh, I've stepped in it and now I'm hanging upside down from a tree or
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay.
Well, okay. Well, that's a 1.
Okay.
So
What this game has is there's also snap decisions or planned actions. A snap decision is something like, when the wolf bear was coming at you, you got to make a flight roll really quick. A planned decision is kind of like take 10 in D&D.
Okay.
You take half your roll and combining with everyone together, you can sort of take the average of, say, a D20, because everyone brains working together. They're sharing all the one brain cell, and then can make a rolling a 10, and you would need an 8 to make the trap.
okay.
So you're combined together. At first, you start to do it, but you're struggling with it. So who has the highest brain roll? So they probably would pipe up and be like, "Okay, I could help you out here."
I
Matt.
have a D12.
I will make an attempt. Hank will try.
Heck.
It's a planned,
Oh shit!
It's a planned action anyway, so you don't need to roll it.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
of course, because then I actually rolled a 9.
Okay. Well, coming up with that 9, you're like, okay, well, I could help you out with the thing here. We can rope it, put the rope through here, and you're able to make a snare. One of the ones that can grab onto the leg and.
Yeah, this is the dice not in dice jail. This is the good dice. The other dice
Okay.
will never be seen again.
Okay. So yeah, being able to. So you're gonna go off into hiding and put the bag of meat on the trap.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, hiding and waiting for a little bit. Doesn't take long for you to. This thing comes out, sort of sniffing. Takes a big hunk of the meat and steps on the thing, and someone pulls the rope real quick, and it grabs its legs, and now it's hanging upside down.
Hank, Walter, you want to go with the Dracula treatment?
I could do that.
I don't think something that big would take probably both me and Hank to lift this, like to pull the rope. So,
I mean, Juniper
give it a go.
could probably do it.
I'll give it the Dracula treatment.
Oh, Juniper could probably pull the rope too.
Yeah.
Alicia's right. Could we get Juniper to pull the rope for us?
Yeah, she would pull the
We could
rope.
all
for
pull
you.
the rope.
Juniper's like, don't worry, I got this. And one-handed. So she's holding it. Quick, knock it out. We need to drag it back to the house.
I guess we just start raining blows at it, and by we I mean people who are not me.
Can I find a tree branch and hit it?
Yep.
yeah, I'm looking to shake its brain.
So doing enough, you're able to injure it that it's unconscious. Because you hear Juniper saying, remember, no killing.
Okay.
No killing.
It's fair, but we're going to tenderize the hell out of him.
Also, pipe up and ask. I should have asked this earlier, but why are these creatures in prison?
That's not really something I can talk about.
Fair enough.
We just need to get them to... Maybe when we get this all figured out, maybe I'll be able to tell you what's happening.
Yeah.
But here, I'll... Bless you. Here we go. I'll take this beast back to the thing. So meet back at the house in 5 minutes. And she grabs it with both hands and just gone.
Up.
5 minutes. Alicia,
5 minutes?
I guess we better get biking then. Hops on the bike, speeds off.
Speed back.
Well, we'll clean up all the mess that was made getting the meat, because he would have had to do that anyway.
Hank helps him out. Like, ugh, this is gnarly.
Yeah. Imagine doing this daily.
Like, ugh, nope, don't wanna. Ugh.
So yeah, getting
Like,
back
put me in the dumpster.
to the house just in time to see Juniper come out and be like, okay, now for the last one. So we'll give you the creature is a water-dwelling fish person who is able to breathe underwater, but not as well as land. Juniper thinks the device that allows them to move on land has a device that allows them to move on land, but in truth it was damaged, and the creature is sure to seek out water now that the device is malfunctioning. I think
They're
it has a
cool.
breathing device to help it breathe outside, but it might be broken.
We're right near a river, we call it the werewolf. Or is there a lake?
Yeah,
in
knowing the town, there is a smallish pond that a smallish pond called Fisher Pond that Fisher Creek runs into. It's only a couple miles away.
Sounds like the best bet.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a problem. I mean, if he's got like a snorkel or something, we should be able to just keep a lookout for it poking out of the water, right?
Theoretically.
I don't think it would need a snorkel. If it lives in
A
water.
reverse snorkel? Ah.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
it
could just
does. Juniper's like, yeah, it has a device that helps it breathe in the air, but I think that might be broken, so it needs to live in the water.
So then how do we get it from the water to the house without them
I don't know.
dying?
Probably
Anybody got
just-
a fishbowl?
Well,
Does anyone have a super circle?
Oh, I do. Nerf guns. Nerf existed at this point, I think.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure it did.
Nerf guns.
Purposes of
Close enough.
Purposes of story, sure it did.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah, let's just go get Nerf guns and fill them with water. And keep them hydrated that way.
Squirt guns or
How are we gonna get him out?
yeah, how are we gonna lure him out?
One problem at a time. I mean, fish maybe? Well, no, it's a pond. Well, no, it's a pond. So maybe fish would work.
Anyone got a fishing pole?
I
bet I
Yes.
can find one.
I mean, there's a sporting goods store in town. We could probably stop by there, pick one up.
I'm totally not paying for that.
We could steal one.
I'm
bet
that's one back at the
not
house.
paying for that.
I bet there's one in my garage.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's go
probably.
the garage option.
Yeah. Check my garage too on the way. See if I can find a fishing pole.
We go to look for fishing poles and super soakers.
Okay.
Fishing poles, super soakers,
Yeah.
monster hunting gear 101.
Let's jump
I
by.
played
Yeah.
so many hours of Monster Hunter, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Also, as Jim put, have you ever had to lure this thing before?
Yeah, it's pretty smart. I'm able to talk to it sometimes. Sometimes
Will it listen to you?
we have good conversations.
Will it listen to you?
Maybe. He might listen to me.
You could try that option first. If that doesn't work, then we'll go with the poles.
Yeah.
I mean, Tia, you're all smarter pants and whatnot. You think you might be able to fix up that breathing thing?
I mean, I'd have to get a look at it first, but I could give it a shot. Worst comes to worst, stalking normally works for me. Since I can carry a tune. Thank you very much.
I was on your side the whole time.
Fair.
Which still confuses me.
We can circle back around to that.
No. Why?
I can't believe that I'm the one that's going to say this, but we should probably focus on maybe catching a
Fine.
monster.
Yeah,
And
fine.
then we can talk about that stuff later at the next Investigator Club meeting.
I mean,
Nerf guns over reconciliation. Sounds aces to me.
Okay, so yeah, heading out to the lake, you follow it for about 10-minute bike ride. Everyone make a brains roll when they get there. Difficulty 5.
11. Good
6,
dice.
Okay.
Precious dice. Good D12. Oh, I will never change you for another D12 ever.
6.
I'll spend all my adversity points and make it 5.
Okay.
hey,
So, Rico, what'd you roll?
6.
Then 6.
Roll the 1.
Okay, everyone with a 5 or above, you notice going up to near the edge of the lake, you see sitting half in the lake, half out, it looks like a, kind of like a scuba gear. It's two things put together and it's like tubes going around. And there's a weird liquid coming out of it.
I go investigate.
Okay. Yeah, you look at it closely, and Juniper's right there with you, and it's like, huh, I could probably fix this.
Yeah. Great. What do you need?
we can bring it back to the house, and I'll bring it back to the house. You can probably try to talk to the monster there. You know, the one that just has their head poking out over there.
Oh. Sure.
And she grabs her thing and is gone.
Okay, I guess that's what we're doing now. So like, what's your name?
My name is unpronounceable.
Hi, unpronounceable.
Hi, unpronounceable.
I'm Tia.
I am pronounced.
Ugh.
It's okay.
The only reason I didn't do it, I knew you what do you want?
It's okay, unpronounceable. My last name's unpronounceable as well, so.
I swear Tia was trying to say that with a straight face. She was not trying to be a smartass.
Okay, and they're like, oh, I want to go back. I don't like it here. The water is too cold. But I can't. And he dips down underneath the water again. Pops back up. I can't survive long outside of the water.
Juniper's fixing your device.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's getting
I
fixed
like-
right now.
I like Juniper. She helps me out a lot.
Yeah, she mentioned you were friends, kind of.
I guess friends is the closest thing I could call each other.
Hey, we'll be your friend because you are one of the raddest looking people I have ever seen.
Dips back underwater. Comes back. I don't know what you were saying to me.
That's
Do
a
you not
compliment.
understand us?
No, I understand you. I just don't know what a rad is.
Oh,
It indicates
He's not
a
hip to the
positive
lingo.
response.
It means something
You are
nice.
very, very cool. Very nice. Very, yeah.
Yes, it is cool in this lake.
I knew.
Because a little
This is gonna,
disconnect for me.
if somebody doesn't take the wheel, this is going to turn into a loop.
What he's trying to say, fish monster thingamajiggy, is that you have desirable qualities to be our friend.
Okay. And at this point, Juniper comes back, and you hear her say something like, just sounds like a babbling brook. Oh, you fixed it. Thank you so much. And sort of trudges out of the water and puts this thing on their face. And starts following Juniper back to the house.
Well, are we all heading back to the... Are we all also heading back to the
I think
house?
so.
Alright. Ori is, like, right next to the fish person the entire time, asking questions about, like, Atlantis and,
And
Lemuria.
they respond, I do not know of this Atlantis, but it sounds like a really rad place to go.
I love this guy.
They're learning.
Yes, they are. Speaking of learning, Ethan,
Yes.
what's up with you and Ori?
Whatever do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
I could ask you the same questions, except you and Walter.
Y'all are keeping frankly disturbing secrets. And I
I don't
am...
judge your date nights.
No one likes me. I don't go on dates. I am...
It's because you're not as exciting with the blood and the paint. That's what you're doing wrong.
I need to up my game. Alright. Men, if you're watching, the secret to date night: blood, paint, dancing, and weird symbols. Guaranteed to
Also,
work.
Guaranteed.
Yoga. Yeah.
Yoga? Yoga is
Important.
important.
Yoga is very important.
Yeah.
Reach and flexibility.
God, I hate it here.
I just said it because I like yoga.
You unleashed this Pandora's box, Jamie.
I did. I really did.
You reaped the whirlwind.
And by hate it here, I mean I love it.
You unleashed a group of smart Alex.
Yeah.
What is it you think me and Walter did?
Well, I'm tired of keeping my mouth shut, so explain paint or blood or something, and symbols and seashells and God knows what else.
And yoga. What's up with yoga?
Yoga.
Why is yoga so important?
Walter will walk straight up to Ethan. He's never seen Walter look this serious before. You know, look him dead in the eyes and go, "No."
Okay.
Tia, you're not gonna say anything either.
I mean, Walter pretty much summed it up.
You know the two of us are not gonna stop digging into this, right?
You can try.
You know,
So
I know where you all live.
I was thinking maybe pizza after this, or we could maybe go to Burger King.
I mean, yeah. You know what? Pizza sounds good, and then we can drink all the tab and the Crystal Pepsi we bought
that would
at
be
the store.
that would be good. You know, because we could maybe kind of stick a pin in this for later, maybe, and
Stick a pin in what?
Things that I don't know about.
Stick a pin in what?
Nothing. I don't know.
Good. So we'll have pizza.
Whatever's
after we're
making
done at the
everybody
house.
act weird.
Let's go, Hank. Whee!
Okay.
I mean, I
Where
kind of
you
want
going?
to hear what Juniper has to say.
I mean, I assume
Okay,
Juniper's
yeah.
kept, like, we've been doing this
Mm.
while we've been walking and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. the Gill Man and Juniper have been exchanging looks while all this has been going on.
I mean, I imagine they've been speaking in water this whole time, so.
Yeah, you're hearing like
It's weird, right?
like the sound of ocean, babbling brooks, waves hitting, and that's all you're hearing from that side over there.
Seagull caws.
Yeah. So
It's just a regular cascade of a conversation, is it?
yeah. So I get it.
The delay is what makes it.
Okay, ending stream. Bye.
They're coming.
You know, it wouldn't be the
Asteroid.
first stream ended by my puns.
Yeah.
Asteroid strike. Everybody dies.
Oh, we were so
Right.
close.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, popping into the house. She's like, "Here, come. I have to thank you for everything."
Cool.
All right.
So going into the house,
Or-
so she's thanking you. Thank you so much for helping me. Thanking you for the assistance. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to get this done. So thank you so much. The door behind you slams shut.
Like we're inside the house
As-
and something?
Yeah. And you're noticing things changing around you. Small characters are starting to appear that look about the same size of all genders popping into existence.
Hey, Juniper. What's going on?
If you're trying, that's what you want to say, but nothing comes out. You find that you can't move or can't speak. I'm sorry for the ruse, Juniper said with a sad smile. If you'd known the truth, I doubt you would have helped me. You see, I'm not a young human girl. In fact, I'm almost 40 years old and not human at all. My people are called the Thografel, and we have traveled here from a long way away. A very long way away. The creatures that you helped me capture were prisoners, that is true. Each from a different race that exists far outside your solar system. When the Thurinian, the one you called a werewolf, escaped his cell, he caused our ship to spin out of control, and your planet was the only habitable planet we could reach. Luckily, our camouflage unit was still intact, and we have been able to disguise ourselves to blend in with our surroundings. We were making repairs on the ship when you broke through our seal, weakening the defense field and allowing the criminals to escape. As Juniper speaks, the house around you begins to shake and rumble. The room seems to fade into a bright light to be replaced by a new room, one that looks clean and white. You find yourself surrounded by Thografels, who are hard at work, managing flashing lights and control sticks that look completely alien to you. You did well in assisting us, and my suspicions have decided that they have a higher purpose for you. Or my superiors have decided they have a higher purpose for you. I know this might be a great inconvenience to you, but you're going to have to come with us. You watch through the viewports as the ship begins to rocket up through the clouds and into space, leaving your home and your planet behind. You are too confused and overwhelmed to feel much anything else, and you try to convince yourself that this is all a dream. But as Earth begins to vanish into the distance, you are faced with the reality that this is happening. Earth is no longer your home, and you are about to have whole new worlds to explore. And that is where we end.
You know, this is less surprising for Tia and Walter.
Yep.
This is decidedly less surprising for them.
Chad has been saying that Hank called it from the beginning.
Yes.
Yep.
You did!
I mean,
He
you
was
did.
right. I'm
Yep,
so
you
scared.
Is this from a rocket ship?
Out of
Okay,
rocket,
so-
like rocketed.
Alicia and Ryan, do you want to explain the little thing that you had going on?
Sure. So, Tia's family and Walter's family has been aware of things from outside our particular planet for a while, because there is a ritual that must be performed every new moon to appease the manta ray of the cosmos, so it doesn't basically consume everyone on Earth, essentially. But now we're not there, so Earth's got a month.
Yep.
Nice!
Or you've got a month to get back to Earth.
Or we've got a month to get back to Earth.
Yeah, I love one-shots that end on cliffhangers like that. It does lead into Teens in Space.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Well, now we have to do Teens in Space.
Oh my
Yeah.
We have
gosh.
to use in space.
I'll have
Now
to
I
get
know
the
why you
books.
said when me and Walter were talking about that. You said just like, "Oh, that's really appropriate thematically."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
is."
Yeah, that's exactly why it's appropriate. Okay, so we'll go around again, tell everybody who they are, where they can find you. We'll start with Alicia and go counterclockwise.
Hey, I am Alicia, or NG9 on Twitch, where I swear a lot and play video games like Hollow Knight and Overcooked and stuff like that. On Twitter, I tweet puns there too, and mostly fight with no R. And let's see, you can normally find me here, honestly, either here or on my own channel, and occasionally on Dicey Amazons.
Perfect. Rico? you're next.
Hello, I'm Rico, as you said. You all know that. Whoops. You can find me here on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer. I tend to play either Nintendo games like Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Fire Emblem, Smash Bros., but also like to throw in stuff like Dead by Daylight, like Jamie mentioned earlier today. And yeah, anywhere else, you can find me under Avatar Rococo on all socials and Twitch. So, yeah. And also, can I make mention, this was my first TTRPG experience ever. And it was very fun.
Yeah, that's one thing. Everyone talk about their favorite. So we'll go back to Alicia. What was your favorite part of the game tonight?
Ooh, I think my favorite part was actually having that heart-to-heart with Hank.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, Rico, what was your favorite part?
Oh my goodness. I think I like our little one-offs, me and Ori, Ethan and Ori, me and Rowan. I like that. it was good.
Okay, Ryan, you're next.
Yeah, Ryan, SphinxRL on Twitch, SphinxRL on Twitter. I'm also lurking people's streams. I don't really stream myself, but I'll be here tomorrow. Was it 7 tomorrow?
Yeah, 7 Mountain. I think, 7 o'clock for the wrestling game.
Halloween hangover.
So I'll be there. I think my favorite part was kneecapping Dracula.
You kneecapped Dracula.
That was great.
That shit was so
great.
metal. It was a power cord.
That was amazing.
Okay, Stacy, your turn. Oh yeah, favorite part. Ryan, favorite. Oh yeah, you did say the favorite part. Okay.
Yeah.
Stacy.
Kneecap and Dracula.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Stacy. On Twitter at StacyHD. I feature on a number of couple of these streams here on Critical Misses. I'm also the producer and co-host of a podcast on geek nerd culture called the Fanboy Power Hour. You can find us at Fanboy Power Hour on Twitter. Good way to keep track of the show. And I also freelance write articles for comic book resources. So I do little articles, reviews, that sort of thing. So you can keep an eye out for me there. So, and my favorite part was getting the chance to bounce off most everybody in the group. It was great. Seeing Tia was great. Ori, Ethan bugging the ever-loving crap out of Hank, and the
You mean Frank?
I think you mean Frank. Yeah, that was like
for Frank. Yeah, Frank. Obviously, Frank. Yeah, Frank. Yeah, Hank's not salty about that at all. And the beatdown with Walter on Dracula was fucking just amazing. It was a great experience, and I hope to God we do Teens in Space.
Yes.
Fingers crossed. So if you liked what you saw, folks, and you want to get Teens in Space, start @ing Critical Misses, #Teens in Space, hashtag everybody in space.
I would gladly run
#T evented.
Yeah.
Gotta go to space.
Okay, Rowan.
Hi, I am Rowan. I am at RedWhiteRP on Twitter. You can find me back here on this channel next Sunday for a bonus episode of our monthly Masks game, Second City Saviors. You can also find me every Saturday over on Chromatic Chimera at 2 p.m. Eastern for Mysteries of the Mojave, a Monster of the Week game featuring a all trans non-binary GNC cast. Starting soon over on Everybody Crits. You can see me play in X Millennials, a Mutants and Masterminds AU X-Men game, where the rest of the cast has all agreed to relentlessly bully my character. It's fine, he deserves it. And then think that's all I'm doing right now. Oh, I was a sensitivity reader for Action Fiction's Cryptid Chronicles, which is a expansion to their Monsters of Merca D&D 5e setting. It just came out the other day. All of the proceeds from it are going to the Oral Cancer Foundation. So be sure to check that out on DriveThruRPG if you can. For them some support. There are some choice pictures of Mothman. So
Nice.
yeah. Favorite part.
Yes.
It's a tie between between Ori's heart to heart with Hank and Fishman just being totally chill.
Yeah.
Just being a cool dude.
Yeah,
Like-
I wanted it to have not everyone to be like have different ways of capturing them, so it's not all
Yeah.
the same. It's like, oh, now we got to go fight it. Now we got to go fight it. Now we got to go fight it.
Mhm.
So it's just like, yeah, well, one of them's just their thing was broken. They needed to get to water to breathe.
Yo, it
Yeah.
sucks out here.
Okay, so that
Is
leaves
he,
me.
is he even a prisoner? Like,
Yeah. It could be a prisoner and just like a model prisoner. Just like, yeah, I did some
Mhm.
terrible things. I'm just serving my time. Okay, so on to me. Hi, I'm Jamie the Jedi. I was your host tonight. You can find me on my Twitch channel. I'm a variety streamer doing multiple retro games and games that I enjoy. I might be playing DBD with Rico this week, so we'll have to talk about that. Also, you can find me in 2 weeks on the 15th, right back here on Critical Misses, where I run my own Kids on Bikes, separate from this, not Kids in Space, but our own Kids on Bikes run. So we'll be doing that on noon Mountain Time, so 11 Pacific and 2 p.m. Eastern. So thank you all for coming. Thank you everyone for being here. It was a lot of fun. I realized I had to rush through the time because I'm like, oh yeah, it's like 1:30 in the morning, 3:30 for the Eastern people. So it's well, actually, yeah, it's changed the hour back, so it's only 2:30 for the Eastern people.
Yeah,
And
it's about
That's,
to
I
roll
mean,
back.
but still.
It's still 2:30 in the morning.
I mean, hey, yeah.
Yeah.
It still feels that way to your body, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to hand it over to Anita to do a closeout, and then I will talk to you all later.
Lovely.
Hi, Al.
Yo,
I love you all
hey.
dearly. You're doing amazing, wonderful things today. You have all been so fantastic, and thank you for staying up so late to watch this. It's been a blast. Hi, everybody. This has been our Halloween games. We're rescheduling the next game because it's way too late, and I need to sleep because I'm going to have to wrestle tomorrow.
I was wondering about that. I was like, are you still going to do that?
No, we're rescheduling that. We're going to do it
Okay,
Thursday at 6 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Nova Scotia, and 9:30 in Newfoundland. Because apparently I know how to translate into any time zone. Yeah. Thank you all for stopping by. This has been hilarious and fantastic, and I've experienced so many emotions today. I've laughed, I've cried, I've been terrified, and that rhymed, I didn't even mean it to. But yeah, we're gonna probably go on a raid, see who, is there anybody online right now?
Lil Cabajo was on. Madam Gandalf.
Yeah, we can raid Madame Gandalf. We could pop on in over there. Yeah, we're gonna raid Madame Gandalf. The raid cry is what should our raid cry be, everyone?
Happy Halloween.
I think we'll just go,
Kneecap
yeah.
Dracula?
Oh yeah,
Kneecap
we
Dracula.
kneecapped Dracula. That is the perfect raid cry.
Kneecap Dracula. Hashtag kneecap Dracula.
Dracula.
Hashtag beat that.
Kneecapped
So good.
Dracula. Throw some emotes in there. Throw some yeet emotes in there if you have them. Or
Yeet.
the Noir fight emotes are also good. We will.
Yeet, like that D12 that I will never roll again.
And yeah, we are gonna go on a raid. And then we will see you all tomorrow for Worldwide Wrestling RPG. We're doing a battle royal with a little bit of a twist. We're all gonna play several different characters, and as we get progressively knocked out of the battle royal, our costumes are going to change. So it's gonna be a hilarious, fun time. Tune in
I'm
for that.
here for
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by and hanging out and sharing in all these wonderful games with us, and we love you. We love you all. You're all wonderful. But also, because that's perfectly cool. Anyways, thanks so much for stopping by, and have a wonderful night. We'll miss ya. Happy Halloween, everybody. Bye.
Hi, lovely people. Happy Samhain as well.
Happy Samhain.
All right,
Blessed
now we
Samhain.